It was a bit. I don't necessarily know. I don't even know if it is like. It was more of an offhand joke.
Do we want to keep music on for this stream or not?
I don't know. I kind of feel like
I don't mind it.
Huh?
I mean, I often don't hear it.
I mean, yeah, we can't really hear it.
Yeah.
Do you guys like it better with music or no music? Talking to chat, not to you guys. You guys don't matter.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, we just don't hear it, so it doesn't really matter to us.
Why? Why must you bring the sacrilege into my home?
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Chunky peanut butter time?
Hell yeah.
Look at that, League of Legends.
Why is it back on the front page? Who knows?
It's always on the front page.
No, it wasn't for a while. It wasn't the most popular thing.
I probably should have eaten a peanut butter sandwich before getting on, because now after someone's mentioned the crunchy peanut butter, I'm having a hankering.
The hybrid crunch.
The hybrid crunch.
Hybrid crunch.
No, I will stand by this. Crunchy peanut butter is just peanut butter on hard mode. You have to be extra careful. Yeah, you have to be a little bit extra careful. You know, you get little nuggets of surprises in there.
Little nuggets.
I really hope it's not a surprise. You should know that that's what you have.
Oh god, can you imagine just expecting smooth peanut butter and you bite into it and you're just like, oh dear
And
god.
that's why I hate chunky peanut butter.
I just like.
I mean, you gotta go in expecting.
Okay. If you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, you can usually feel that there's like, feel the chunks, right?
Okay, now I got another proposal. What if it
Real
was
fast though, I'm not in the habit of fondling my sandwiches.
I mean, like, peanut butter jelly sandwiches are really soft, so you usually feel it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I will admit, Albert, you're onto something there. Although I do have a proposal inspired by a subreddit that I recently started enjoying called Make Me Suffer. What if we had chunky peanut butter, but it used soft boiled peanut butter, so it was gummy?
What the fuck is soft boiled peanut butter?
You never had Louisiana boiled peanut butter? Peanuts?
Oh.
No?
Oh, the red ones?
No. It's just straight up regular peanuts, but it's boiled in brine for like 2 hours.
Oh.
So you get like really like soft and it's like chewy. It's not. It's like gummy almost. Yeah, and I will admit I've
had boiled peanuts and they're fine, but the idea of them being boiled in brine so that they're like extra soft is like.
Yeah, that just sounds gross. Yeah, Minion agrees with me though. He says get out of here with that heresy. At least with regards to the brine peanuts.
Yeah, I know, but like the chunky peanut with brine peanuts. I don't know. I do realize that this is a cursed idea. Like I said, it's inspired by a subreddit called Make Me Suffer.
What do you mean by a heresy bar? So you mean like a payday? I guess payday is like chunky peanut butter and candy form.
Oh my god.
Can I get a water bottle?
I mean, paydays are fine though.
They're kind of gross. I kind of don't like paydays.
I mean, I think that they're fine. They're definitely sugar, like more sugar than you probably would want in something that's like that peanut buddy. I think you meant Hershey.
Alright, what if a payday, but like it didn't have any nuts in it, so it was just a smooth bar of peanut butter.
And caramel?
Oh yeah, paydays have caramel.
I mean,
don't they have chocolate? Aren't they coated in chocolate?
No.
not paydays.
Oh, I've never had a payday bar.
Maybe you think of like a Take
Shows
5
you how
bar.
much I know. I'm gonna swap over now.
Yeah.
It's just a smooth. Oh, whoops. The math meme is still on.
Oh,
That's fine. That had a brief
We're
moment. of
calculating
I fixed it.
exactly how successful the Mayday bar is.
The
Mayday
You
bar.
can't call it the Payday bar
I
because you
don't
took
like
out the
that.
peanuts.
Instead, you put M's in it.
It's just.
Put M&Ms in it.
That was actually pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that could be pretty good.
They have a chocolate bar with M&Ms in it.
Oh, like
Do
Kudos
they?
or whatever.
I don't
What the
know.
shit?
What is it? Just a bar of smooth peanut butter.
But then it wouldn't be a bar. Smooth
mean-
peanut butter is soft, it's squishy.
Look, as long as we can get into the bar-shaped wrapper, it's no longer our problem.
So you're telling me that if you glopped peanut butter onto my hand and I smoothed it out, I'm now holding a bar of peanut butter.
No.
Yes.
There's a process to this. Like, we're not saying Payday's chunky peanut butter and like it's smooth peanut butter in a bar form. I think the thing you're describing can be encapsulated by those protein bars that are peanut butter flavored.
Oh,
Well,
like
I mean,
Clif
like,
bars
okay,
or
so, like,
whatever?
the-
No, they're not Clif bars. They're like solid, like non-chunky anything. They're like smooth and they're the entire gradient is just protein.
That sounds like the type of thing I'd like to eat and pretend I'm in space.
like a payday, it's mostly peanut butter, but it's like not like smooth, right? It's like this weird like candied
I don't know, I've never eaten a payday.
I have.
Have you guys ever had a fucking what's the thing called?
That's cool though, I've
A
never been
big
to
hunk.
Hershey before.
I don't
bacon.
know.
You guys
No,
never had-
I've never
No,
had
It is-
I know you. My fault.
Don't worry about it.
It sounds like something that you like call a bear at a bar. Come here, you big hunk.
No, Alan told me a story about how he is.
Yeah, dude, big hunks are the best.
It has chocolate on it, so I don't actively
No,
seek
it
it.
doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh, but
it's
the wrapper's brown, so it's deceiving.
it's brown, but like it is deceiving. But a big hunk is essentially just like milk caramel.
Oh.
It's like white caramel with like a little bit of peanut inside of it, like
Oh.
sporadically. Like the ratio is like one. It's like 1 peanut per inch. It's a very. It's
Wait,
a very.
that's all that it is?
Yeah.
It, no, Minions as a payday bar is just a chunk of caramel rolled in peanuts. There's
Yeah.
no peanut butter.
Yes. I have in fact eaten one.
So if we take the peanut butter, it's still just a payday
No,
bar.
there's peanut butter in
Well,
there.
well, you know what? Peanuts are just raw peanut butter.
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
yes.
What if
I don't like where this is going already.
we just sold a bar of caramel as a candy?
Don't.
You mean cowtails?
Yeah, no. The
I was gonna
fucking-
say that's. I think that already exists.
Yeah, no, they already have that. They have. It's called something like Big Daddy or something like that.
Oh, Sugar Daddy.
Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
Again, that's just something that you call a bear in a bar.
Big Daddy
Yeah,
bar.
and then they got the Baby Daddies, which is like the
Oh, no,
soft
the
caramel.
sugar babies.
Sugar babies.
Yeah.
Baby daddies.
There's no way they could call you the kitty baby daddy.
Yeah.
A baby daddy is what you get when you shove the sugar babies into a sugar daddy bar.
Oh,
That's
gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
I know, but we can be better about
That's a
trying
With the
to-
sticker?
Sugar baby
Yeah,
daddy.
the sticker.
The stickers are shit, and I put it too close to the border. I will take the blame for that one. I put it slightly too close. I tried to like curl it down.
Hmm.
Wait, what if we just take tape?
Ooh,
and like tape
yeah,
it
edge it.
over? Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get tape.
we edge
Do
the
we have
board.
Scotch tape?
We edge the board.
Packing tape though.
Oh, that'll work.
That'll work better.
I just rubbed some Mod Podge on my fingers and
We can honestly do that on the character cards too, because the stickers on the character cards are also coming off.
Well,
I mean-
what if we have to take them off? Wait, you mean the action cards?
No, Oh yeah, the action cards.
Well, the action cards will definitely need it once we fill up a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are
Oh.
the scissors?
I don't know.
I feel like I was wondering that last week.
Where
No,
else?
I was wondering that because I've been drinking pretty heavily on fucking what day was it? Like Sunday because we had the Monday off.
Oh
And I
yeah.
was like not stumbling, but I was kind of just like
Yeah.
fumbling around
Yeah.
the kitchen because I was really hungry, and I had like had the rice and it was like made, and I was like, all right, now to open this can.
Now that I think about it, I probably should have paid more attention to you because I was in the room as well. I heard something thump. I looked around, but you looked like you were totally had it under control.
I mean, I did. The only thing I didn't have under control was I couldn't find the scissors.
Oh. God damn it.
Man,
Was that why there was just an empty can of fish out on the counter?
Probably.
well, I would have thrown it away, but the trash can was.
It was moving. It was running away from me.
I
You
think.
put it outside even though they didn't pick it up the next day.
Well, I didn't get the email because I don't get the email.
You not get the email?
Because my name's not. I'm not the email peeps.
We all get the email.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I don't. I just don't check my email. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't blame them. Blame yourself. It's your fault. Not theirs.
That's your fault. You don't
Yeah.
check the email from the landlord.
I mean, that's whatever then. All right.
We have 3 pairs of scissors. Where are any of them?
That's what I want to fucking know.
Here's one.
Why is everything falling today?
I don't know. At this point, I think we're cursed.
Dude, Unhealthy Kale's itching to play some Axis and Allies.
That's a really. I've played an online version once. I lasted for like maybe 2 hours before like everyone was like, "Man, this is taking forever."
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
It's true to real life.
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing is that like I was playing with like 8 other guys and they were like all kind of drunk and they all had very controversial opinions and very quickly I was just like, yeah, I don't know if I want to
I
stay
think I'm in
here.
the wrong space.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to stay here for this entire ordeal.
Hmm.
I don't want my stupid fingerprints in this. It'll drive me insane if I can see them.
There you go.
Dude. Ah, so we meet again, delicious looking green cubes. I have come prepared. I, in fact, have a potion to help me resist
You're wild.
eating these goddamn green cubes.
You're delicious wilds.
I like this image, though.
Yeah.
She has a fucking dog.
All right, let
Just
me
show it to
start
the camera.
shuffling.
It's fucking. So they can't see it.
Just turn it more. There you go. Now you can see the dog.
It's the big fucking dog face.
Goofy dog. All right, let's see what
He's like, "Ooh."
Goofy Dog has to say.
Did we upgrade after last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I believe we did everything, and we even read the.
You did read the thing, but we'll
Yeah,
read it again.
we'll reread it again. I'm still kind of like getting my
I
hands.
can't remember the last wish I made, but apparently it's come true, or will come true. The last wish you made will come true. I hope it wasn't something I'm gonna regret.
Wow.
well.
that's like weirdly ominous. The last wish you made will come true.
Yeah, cheers.
What was my last wish?
Like, what if you're in traffic and you're like, God, I wish this guy would just die.
Oh, we added San Francisco, right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Cheers, looking for
Did we?
No, those are all the reserve. Those
Okay.
are all the reserve there.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Hell
double check. But yeah, cool. You did it.
No, they don't go there. That's
Well-
not the reserve.
Well, no. We were talking about because they added at the end of the game if we.
They add at the end of the game if we put them
Yeah,
here.
I mean it's the same deal. It's just that.
no,
what we
we're
chose,
supposed
yeah.
to put the ones that we do add under there.
Yeah.
That'll get confusing because we're supposed to put completed things under there, and that's what we go through and add afterwards.
We'll set the reserve aside.
All right. Yeah, all these are. Yeah,
We
all,
have all of those,
Yeah, all these here. What is this sound?
That's the music.
I heard it, but I only heard parts of it, and I totally thought it was like.
Oh, do we really have all 5?
Yeah, we have 5 goals
It's
out.
not
right
even
now.
designed for 5.
No, it's not.
Wait. Oh,
We don't have to complete all 5. We just have to do 3 of them.
Oh.
Yeah,
We have to do the mandatory and 2 others.
We're in March now, right?
Wait, 2 searches. Yeah, we definitely need to do all of these. Well, we don't need to do all of them.
We need
But
to
they're
do
all options.
We need to do 3 of them.
We've got a
Is
lot
that
of
three of
things to do.
Yeah.
Or that we
'cause-
can do.
Because we're
Is it
March now. Yeah.
How many cubes do we get?
We get 30.
I'll let you count it.
We just need to take out 6.
Yeah.
This is the max of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, just
that's
for
the
six.
easier way to
Let's
do
get one of the baggies and put these somewhere where we want.
Well, let's look them aside because we might add them.
Skigum, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thanks for that resub with Twitch Prime. How are you doing today, my good sir?
Skigum, I love you.
I'll drink Goofy Dog juice to that.
That. Never mind.
Oh, that.
He's talking about extreme drugs. That's a.
No?
Give me some of that goofy dog juice, my man.
So we don't get any funding, right? So
No,
there's
that's
nothing
it.
crazy I need to do with this deck
Yep.
aside from just okay.
How you doing? Long time no see. You popped into stream the other day, but
We've won 2 games in
haven't
a
talked in a
row.
while. How
That
are you?
means-
Oh, this is if we die.
Yeah.
That means we got no fun.
Yeah. It feels like it's only been like a little bit more than a week, but I feel like we probably need to like recap because I already kind of forgot what the story was. Not gonna lie.
We, like from the beginning or like the recent?
I mean, whatever.
We discovered that our leaders had some inkling of an idea that our supplies are gonna run out. So we're kind of like, did they bail? Or what? We also know that these
You should
Havens.
give us the cards before adding the epidemics.
Okay.
So we also know that these havens are meant to support a primary one, but we've lost contact with the primary one. That's somewhere in the Pacific, ID Pearl, so that because they use gemstones and other precious materials to ID them. And that's probably by Hawaii because Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
That's our gas.
that's our running
That's our
idea.
that's our guess, but I mean,
But that's just a theory.
it's just
A
there.
game theory.
But
I don't think that's the ending song.
it's not.
Yeah, that's Cowboy Bebop.
I know. It's just fun to just jump into Cowboy Bebop for
That's
everything.
fair. And we're doing well. The new raid's really cool. Brandon and I
Yeah.
have already, we've done all the normal ones.
Yeah.
They're super neat. If you decide to get back on again, you should absolutely run them. They're really cool. We started into the first Savage one,
Mm-hmm.
and we haven't cleared it yet, but we'll clear it by the end of the day on
Yeah.
Monday.
Honestly, practicing Ukab before this really prepared us for some of it, the shenanigans.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Final Fantasy XIV very briefly. And hello, Donnie Duck. How are you doing
Hello.
today? I just
Hello.
yoinked my hair into my face.
Just into the bowl. Mmm.
Mmm, tasty. That's actually one of the largest reasons I hate having long hair because it gets in my food.
Ah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we're just like chatting about stuff and things.
Yeah. So-
Okay.
Sometimes whenever like I lose track of what I'm doing and I'm concentrating on something, and my piece of my hair gets in my face, I just start like casually like licking it. It's
Oh,
really
that's gross.
It is gross, and I notice myself doing this, and I'm like, Alan, what the fuck are you
my
doing?
God.
Okay, fair.
The stress is starting to hit me already. We've added 3 cities to the network, and you also have less resources.
That's just how this entire game is going to go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god.
Enjoy this downward fucking spiral.
Yeah, for
This
real.
must be how every supply chain manager feels.
And yeah, none of us play World of Warcraft. Do you play World of Warcraft, Donnie Duck? I know that Skigum. Do you play? I know that some of the people that you hung out with on Final Fantasy
Mm-hmm.
swapped over for a while. If not, are still over there. Yeah, we've done D&D before. We just
Yeah.
find it a little hard to stream. But we're looking at doing it again at some point. Right now, we've just been digging into board games, and we're doing Pandemic Legacy. We like legacy games; they're fun.
We
Bless
have
you.
some
Bless you.
actual play RPG stuff in the pipeline as like a podcast
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you guys will be able to consume.
Oh,
And at some point, I want to bring it back to the stream. It'll be some point in the future.
Mhm.
It's in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically WoW was my first MMO. I never like had it. My mom said that I couldn't have it because it was magic. And that's a whole can of worms.
I mean, so is the television.
No.
It's magic, and you know.
No. But I did play it while I was at one of my friend's house occasionally. And then I got into MapleStory, which is arguably worse.
It's absolutely worse.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
cool.
fair. Oh, nice. Yeah, Overwatch is rad. What ones do you have tattooed? That's really cool.
And
Fucking
I
yeah.
actually my experience of MMOs, I played Path of Exile for a while, and I count that. I played Destiny, and I kind of count that, sort of.
It's an
But
MMO.
the true MMO that I played a lot of was like Guild Wars 2.
Mm.
That was actually like kind of fun. And sometimes I want to go back to it, but I don't think I could play Guild Wars and Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's fair. You hardly play Final Fantasy.
Exactly.
Anyways, alright,
Albert,
so we have our
you're gonna
backstory.
forget that you have that out. You
I
should
know.
put it in a bag and keep it away from your fiddling hands.
Cubes.
I must touch.
Yeah,
I
it's the extra cubes.
must touch with
Oh,
my
right.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucio, Zenyatta, and Ana. They're all good characters. I take it you're a healer main.
We should assign the cubes and also roll who goes first. I
Yeah.
rolled a 3.
I didn't know whether or not.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I used to play Mesmer. in Guild
Oh
Wars
shit!
2.
Who has a hard dex?
Probably Brandon.
Brandon goes for.
No, but in
no.
this case, I won the roll.
Nice.
Sneezed.
Okay, so now we need to decide where
that's
we need
right.
to place down cubes to protect them. We don't need to worry about our havens, which is Fort Gunfist, Joldport, and Citadel de Jagoff.
Yeah, Citadel de Jacques.
We should definitely prioritize. What's that city? In,
Sao Paulo.
so we should definitely prioritize Sao Paulo because we have to explore that.
We start with one here.
Yeah, we do
Oh,
start
We
with
do
one
start
there.
with one there.
Yeah.
Wait, why do we start with one
Because
there?
we got the
Because-
sticker.
The
Oh,
permanent,
yeah.
The permanent.
Yeah.
So
what's
let
that?
me
It's not like research based. What's it called?
Supply.
Supply.
Yeah,
let
supply
me
depot.
reread the perimeter
Oh
report
yeah,
for March.
that's a good one.
And Skigum says that he used to love Guild Wars. He was an elementalist.
That's one thing that I could miss out of Final Fantasy is that as Mesmer, there was a lot of ways for you to move around. So like you could teleport and you could put down like this circular field that anyone who moved through it got like a speed boost.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and like I kind of miss some of that like movement interaction out of like Final Fantasy, but there are things from Final Fantasy that I strongly prefer over Guild Wars.
There's
So.
a lot
that's
of
fair.
PvP and stuff.
I did RuneScape, and the biggest memory I have is avoiding bots while trying to go to my friend's wedding
Oh,
in like middle school.
Oh, actually, my favorite part about Mesmer is that you had an ability where you could put down a teleport that the whole party can use,
Huh.
and they would teleport them to you, or like
Oh, cool.
to a second portal you put down. So like if there was like a jumping puzzle or like some sort of thing you have to navigate, you just have the Mesmer put down their portal, do it alone, and everyone just teleports. Makes the
Sounds like
whole
you gotta
thing
get
way
good.
easier.
gotta get good at jumping puzzles.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
the perimeter report. Sorry, I
Oh.
got distracted.
is the camera really that tilted? Jesus.
It's not. Like I checked the. Oh, that camera. Yeah, I don't know. If you have not opened box 67, scratch the first box below. It is critical that we recon South America in bold text
It is
soon
critical.
before the Hollow Men sabotage anything important. So yeah, we should prioritize our one city in South America.
Yes. I mean, that was my plan for this game.
This is your radio officer, Muffles, and letting you guys know we have to complete 3 out of these 5 objectives. We must build 3 new supply centers. We already that one.
That one does not count.
The one we have does not count. We must connect 2 new cities to the grid. We must complete 2 searches. We must access a lost haven, or we can recon 1 unknown region.
So we're gonna. Oh, yeah, we're gonna recon the unknown region for sure.
So we don't have 2 searches, I don't think. Or if we do,
We
Yeah,
can, no, we
yeah, we
can
can.
if we get.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're in all the ones we just connected over in North America.
Okay.
We did do the.
We did
Denver
one. No, we did one of the
Oh,
Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago. It was a bad one,
It was-
wasn't it?
it was not.
It was-
great.
It was fine. You put 2 supply cubes
Oh,
on there, but it was
yeah.
the end of the game.
Yeah, it could have been
Yeah.
an ally. Could have been.
It could have been an hour.
They, I think they can also harm us though. By the
Yeah.
way, just be aware.
That makes me a little
It's
scared.
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's allocate all of our stockpiles in preparation for this month. Let's see, the manifest says that we have to pick Sao Paulo, so let's,
I say let's put 4 there.
4?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be there, though. Oh, no, we're gonna be running around.
We
Ugh.
have to explore. We have to explore that. So I want to just make sure it's okay.
What's the population at Sao Paulo?
4.
That's like the best place to like do the search cards, or do the create cards, because everywhere else is only 3.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
Kairo's 4.
well,
Cairo is also 4.
we'd have to make a research center there in order to
Supply
do that.
center.
Supply center, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can see. I definitely want to. I don't want to put less than 3.
Yeah. The only reason I'm saying that is because it's a high likelihood that we'll be there.
I mean, there's also a possibility that we draw it like 3 times.
Yeah.
In those first stack of 9.
I'd like to prioritize these fucking hard-ass ones to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, in the same vein, as well, up in the Mediterranean, those ones are hard to get to.
So my vote is, I'm just gonna start shooting cubes across the board apparently. For now, I'm just gonna put 1 on each of these.
On everything.
Yeah, I think we should have at least 1 on everything to start off.
Just starts
Yeah, put 1 on
turn.
everything, just
One
to start.
green.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, London's also
London's
kind of
also
a pain
okay.
in the ass.
London's a dead
Yeah.
end, so it sucks.
So, okay.
So
Then I think we should definitely protect these cities here. Do we want to put them all out, or do we want to hold on to some of them?
well, we had to put them all on.
No, we don't.
We don't have to put them all out.
I mean, we can just place it here.
Well, we can leave them in the stockpile. But we don't.
No,
That's
yeah,
not necessarily.
there's no. Well, it'll get resupplied once we go through the top 9, so I don't think we need to worry about having some.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. I say put 1 more on each of those cities, so everything has at least 2.
Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 1 Atlanta card.
Yeah,
Is
but
Yes.
it's gonna keep getting drawn as we get epidemics,
Yeah, if we get it, you're right.
and it's hard, if not like just ass to get to.
I'm okay.
Denver's harder to get to than Atlanta is.
I'm okay with putting 2 on Atlanta.
I mean, we still have 3.
Yeah, we still have 3 more.
Well, I'm also worried about the cities over there. If
Yeah.
we get like the.
Well,
Okay, well, we put 1 here and then 1 more in each of
If
these.
UV Beaker is down there, I'm worried a little bit less. But then it's annoying if London starts getting low again.
Yeah.
So then UV Beaker can kind of just do the thing that you were doing down there
Just
again.
lap the
but
Mediterranean.
that's
Yeah.
also assuming that we draw those cards to start off.
I mean,
which we do have a highlight.
That's always the gamble, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say I don't want to put that one on London just so we don't have to worry about London.
We can't
for
put
longer.
another one on London.
Whoa.
Isn't it only to its max?
No,
No.
it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, London's a fine bet. Where do we put the last 2?
Lagos. Just so we don't have to worry about Lagos. So basically, I think my idea is that we stock up the places that we know we're not going to be at. So Lagos, we don't really have a reason to be there. London, we don't have a reason to be there. Mediterranean, there's just so many that we
I'm
can't.
just worried about putting out a plague cube,
I-
in the starting
yeah.
draw. Which, albeit the likelihood of that happening is lower now.
I
than
would
it was
put
before, but not
1
by much.
on Atlanta, so that just in case if we do draw the 1, then it means that there's still 1 as a backup.
Yeah.
Isn't the logic same for Denver and Chicago and Jacksonville and Washington and New York and literally everything else? Atlanta's not as hard to get to as the other ones.
Well,
I
what's
mean,
it?
it's
Well,
Its starting population is 1. It only has 1 card.
that
It only has 1 card in
Okay.
each of the decks. The starting population is the number of cards that it has. This is what I've noticed at least thus far. So Atlanta only has 1 card in the deck.
Yeah.
If we were going to do that for hard to reach cities, Denver is harder to reach than Atlanta is. There's no guarantee that it's even going to get hit though.
yeah.
We could put on 1 of each of those 2 farthest cities.
Well, you have 2 more, right?
Yeah, I have 2 more.
Yeah, those 2 at the end, basically. 1 in Denver, 1 in
Chicago's
Chicago.
the same as. Well, I guess Chicago is technically.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is that we're putting them on things that are harder to get to. And
Yeah.
out of all those are the hardest to get to.
But what about Tripoli and Istanbul, which are below their card value?
Well, that UV Beaker's going to be going over there, so.
We'll have to see.
Okay.
And same thing we said about Lagos too.
Yeah.
I mean, these are like easier to get to than those, comparatively.
Okay.
I mean, like, I have to go to these 2 in order to get to
Cairo.
Cairo. So, like, if I have to get to Cairo, I'm already passing through there.
Okay.
Whereas those 2 at the end are, like, you have to go and, like, deliberately.
Yeah, and we
go
also
there.
can't charter a ship over here now that
Yeah,
I think about
exactly.
it. Okay,
Mhm.
sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We should probably review our characters because we might have upgrades that we forgot about. Because I know for a fact, Sterling Silverwright has some kick-ass abilities. So
Yeah,
I'll start with you.
So Sterling's an administrator. So once on my turn, as an action, I can move a pawn to any other pawn. I also have runner. So as an action, I can discard a city card while in a haven or supply center to move to any location on the grid. So I can really just get somewhere.
So he can go wherever.
Yeah, that also includes places in North America.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I guess it's like, as an action, I can move a pawn to any other pawn. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Move a pawn to any other.
Yeah, so I could use this to get somewhere and then yeet someone to me.
Yeet.
Get over here.
Yeah.
I
Just sticky tongue him.
yeet myself, but sticky tongue at the same time. So it's like the sticky hands, but you're like flinging them.
And you're not just sitting in the back seat trying to annoy the driver with them? You know what I'm talking about. And I am playing Metaphor, also known as Muffles. My friends also refer to me as Radio Shack because I have a radio out of a shack. Anyways, I'm the radio operator. Whenever I do a transfer supply action, I can also take or give supply cubes from a player in any location. So that means that I can just kind of move supplies around at ease.
I am playing Dr. U.V. Bigger. I am a farmer. That means once on my turn, when doing a make supplies action, you may immediately do the deliver supplies action for free. So basically I can always pop a cube down, even if I don't have one. But I also have a Scar, because I got an exposure last game. Regretful. Discard a card if you have one every time you leave a city with 0 supply cubes. Which should hopefully never happen. Well, I can always make one and put it down immediately.
Yeah.
And then I'm Mariela Narahin. I'm a laborer. You may do the build supply center action with 1 fewer cards if you spend 2 supply cubes from your character card. And I'm also an architect. I may do the build supply center action with 1 fewer card. So that means that if I have 2 supply cubes, then it only takes me 3 cards instead of 5.
Fucking really good.
What's up, Guffer?
Hey, Guff.
Hi, Gal. How you doing today?
Alright, let's get reports of all the damage reports for the beginning of the month. We got Washington, Atlanta,
Oh.
Chicago,
Gross.
Sao Paulo, London.
Do we shuffle these?
Yes, I shuffled them.
Okay.
Cairo, Tripoli, Sao Paulo again,
Oh.
and Lagos.
Okay, they're far more spread out than last
Yeah.
time, which is
Yeah.
getting bad.
Did we get Lagos twice?
Yes.
No, we got Sao Paulo twice.
Oh, yeah.
Lagos
Okay,
once.
only Lagos.
Everything in here is once, but we got the entire coast.
No, we didn't.
Just Washington, Atlanta, and Chicago.
Yeah, okay, Chicago. For some reason, I was thinking New York was in there.
That's
But
a
yeah.
pain.
And also London.
All right, and we did roll for beforehand, so
I start off
yes, I forget your character's name.
Mariela.
Mariela.
Oh.
Okay, and let's see what our kits are.
You can just call her Mari if you want.
Okay. Oh, I got the Chicago one.
The Chicago one that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't do shit anymore.
I have a produce supplies card though.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's the one-use ones though. Ooh.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still like the regular action
Yeah.
that I can do without destroying the card.
Mhm.
Okay. Well then. We have no idea what's gonna come up next, but that's
Nope.
okay.
Well, we do have our objectives.
Yes.
I got 2 copies of Jackson.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, rad.
I have a lot of yellow cards, actually.
So, oh wait, you have 2 Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You're heading that way.
So
you could construct a research center in Jacksonville. It's not a bad place to have one.
we should use the cards to,
Oh, yeah,
to do
you're
that
right.
as the thing. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do the produce supplies action. Well, it's not an action. I can just do. Oh no, it is for an action.
It is an
So
action.
1.
Yeah. So you produce 3. Do you want to pick it up immediately, or do you want to leave it?
Wait, should I do this now or should I save it for Sao Paulo?
Doing it now is
Doesn't
fine.
Okay. So sure, we'll do that. That did not go where it was supposed to at all.
Hey, Gotties!
Hi Gonties, how you doing
Hello.
today? I'm looking for my actions and I can't find my stupid actions because I wasn't actually looking at them. I was debating, like, dropping some supplies off in Atlanta, but it doesn't really matter all that much.
Yeah, it doesn't matter until we get the epidemic.
Yeah, so should I take all 3 of these cubes or should I just take... Oh, well, it doesn't matter because Alan can just
Alan can
transfer
move them
Yeah.
around if you have extras.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so-
the only person you need to be screwing over is Sterling. But I don't know if Sterling has a need for that just yet.
No, I don't really need to.
Yeah.
Unless, what were you planning on doing your turn?
I don't know. I mean, I could run to Atlanta, and drop the cube over. I'm going after you, or
I think I'm clockwise, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go after me.
then yeah, I can
Okay,
move over to Atlanta.
That's fine, Gonties. We appreciate you hanging out with us to
So
Yeah,
begin with.
if I want
Gonties.
to produce them, drop it.
Well, I could just give these to you then, because I don't need them. I was like, oh yeah, I need these to build a supply center,
Oh.
which is true eventually, but that's not what I'm going for
Oh,
first.
you're right. We totally drew the one Atlanta card. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
even, my brain didn't process that.
Oh wait, the transfer cards. Give a card or take.
Because if we can get you to end your turn in Jacksonville, both of them can get their cards to you.
Or, well...
You're right.
You-
I have Jacksonville as well.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
all-
then I should end in Jackson.
all of our
Yeah.
yellow cards that you don't have are Jacksonville.
Alright,
And then you can just go to Sao Paulo and just do the explore immediately.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
get that over with.
we can get that over with right away.
cool. Cool.
'Cause, yeah, that search does not need to be unique.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So how many actions did you? That at this point you still have all 4 actions.
I still have
actions.
3 actions,
So-
because I used the produce card.
Oh, is that taking action?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I just need to end in Jacksonville, which is a little annoying. So I will leave... Should I leave some... What are you... You're just not gonna... You don't know what you're gonna do?
I mean, I'm gonna want to produce and then plonk it down.
Then, do you want me to leave another one for you so you can pick it up?
That'll save me a turn, and that means that I can move one of them automatically to you.
Oh, you could go to Atlanta and do what Don wanted to do. Because Don wanted to go to Atlanta and fortify that, right? Because it doesn't have anything
Well, that's
on
what
it.
he's talking about doing.
No, he was pointing to Jacksonville.
If you
weren't
take a cube
Oh.
from Dawn, you can still produce a cube and place down 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can do
And
that.
that way we have 2 cubes that'll last us 2 epidemics.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or I can save one of you guys in action, I guess. But it doesn't matter. At this point, we don't.
Yeah,
have
here,
one.
I'll leave it there.
Okay.
And then I go 1.
I mean, you can just produce twice.
Yeah, you can produce twice.
Okay.
Because at this point, like, because ordinarily that's what I did on my turns. I just produced and I shuffled them
Yeah.
around, and that helped a lot.
Okay, yeah. I'll produce twice then.
Okay.
Actually, then I'm gonna leave another one here for you if I was gonna use that produce
That
action.
way you can still save one of us in action.
Just drop them on Atlanta.
Oh! First card is an epidemic card.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
That's a problem.
Hoppa! London!
Oh, fucking A.
London is in here twice.
Yeah, it's the second one.
Ooh.
That sucks.
Yeah.
First card of the game is epidemic.
I know. Especially for things that we can't like
Yeah.
necessarily fix.
That's bad.
I wish I could have put them down in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, to some extent, we can't exactly always expect the first turn epidemic.
Always expect the first turn epidemic, Albert.
I
Well, there's nothing you can
guess.
do about a first turn epidemic. Well, you can't really do much about epidemics in this season.
Just-
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, someone cut for me. I do not trust myself at all.
Yeah.
All right, draw the top 2 and give it to Don with your special voodoo.
We got Washington and Sao Paulo.
Hey.
That's okay.
Nailed it.
Ugh.
That's all right.
Brandon, I think you need to abandon Atlanta and go deal with London.
No.
Atlanta's a bigger priority.
Oh.
There's two London cards and 1 Atlanta card.
But Atlanta has 1 population.
No, it's at 2.
Was it at 2?
Yeah.
Oh, we increased it, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather not lose that increase, but London is...
You have a London card.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could fly there.
You could pick up the cubes. No, he can't.
No.
I can't get both.
No. Yeah, you can.
No,
Because
he can't fly.
Because he has the runner.
Oh
He
yeah.
can discard Istanbul to go to Atlanta.
Wait, how does runner work?
You
He
discard.
discards a card to go to any location on the grid.
So I use one action to pick stuff up. I fly.
It's not an action to pick up supplies.
Oh.
No, I think you go to London first
Oh,
because
right.
the wording of it says the wording of the flying, it means that the regular charter flight, it has to be on the coast because it's a ship, right?
Yeah, it's not chartering a flight.
Yeah, so
you're ferrying.
Yeah, so you need to do the London first and then go to Atlanta from London.
I see
Well, no, the
runner.
runner action doesn't.
Wait.
As an action, discard a city card while in a haven or supply center to move to any location on the grid.
Oh shit.
So-
Yeah, so I still can't do it.
You discard the Istanbul card first to go to. What card is it?
Then he can't get there.
All right. Wait.
Hold on.
No, yeah,
Then
'cause-
he did 1, 2.
it's an action to place.
It's 1-2.
Mm,
Because I
yeah,
fly
so
there and then I
1,
place.
yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, no, he can't do
Yeah.
both.
Can't do both.
Can you do 1, 2? No, you can't do both. Well, you could. How many cards? Washington cards do you have? Only one.
Yeah, it's only the one.
Theoretically, you could use the runner ability to go to Washington,
Yeah.
place a cube.
So I can get both
Go
Washington.
to London and place a cube, and we have Washington and London covered at least.
Yeah,
That means Atlanta's still.
still rough, but I'm headed that way anyways, and I can place it there because that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be 4. So long as you leave a cube for me.
Okay. Are we willing to?
I have cubes that you can snag.
Oh yeah, and I can also grab them for free.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta
get
see
Washington and London, and then we're gonna leave Atlanta in the wind
Okay.
just for a turn.
Another turn, yeah.
I'm doing London first.
Okay.
You have to do the Washington one first because You're already in the haven because you're using your runner ability.
Then he can't hit London.
Well, he uses the regular charter, so he uses the runner ability
It's an action.
to go to Washington, place a cube, charter a boat to London, place a cube.
No, so
Oh, I see. Using the London card to charter a boat to London.
yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about using the.
Well, it still works either way. He can discard the London card in London to fly to charter.
No,
flight
I
to
discard
Washington.
Istanbul to do
Oh,
the
you're
runner,
right.
and then I do the London.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
worst.
either way.
Yeah.
I'm not ending my turn here, and then we're double drawing London.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be really mad if that happens.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
If I can avoid
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, there's little.
I-
There's practically. I think there is 0 chance of us drawing Washington again right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that was the only one we had.
Yeah, that's the only Washington card we have. And we drew the epidemic first turn, which
Yeah.
means there's no way.
You're gonna draw an epidemic again.
Yeah.
So there's a New York and a London. So I got
Okay.
two
Hey.
blues.
It's 2 blues.
And a London
Ooh.
and Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the Sao Paulo cards
That is.
and
Yeah,
all the
that's
London cards.
all three,
Yeah.
all
And the
three.
Washington cards. So those places are safe. We just gotta make sure they're resupplied. Ooh boy. Okay.
Getting right to it then.
Yeah.
We survived.
So I still feel like I need to give you Jacksonville. Are we gonna do
Yes,
that?
you do need to give me
Okay.
Jacksonville.
So I'm gonna go
That's not you.
move. Oh, in that case, I can't do what I was gonna do.
Yeah, it's
Oh
fine.
shit, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
I might as well have you just go take care of London.
1,
No,
Yeah.
I need Jacksonville.
3.
Well, Albert's got 2 Jacksonville.
I need
Oh,
4
okay.
cards.
You need all 4.
You need
then.
four.
Yeah, I can't deal with Atlanta. I can get you Jacksonville though.
Yeah, that's
How
really
many
annoying.
turns do we have until an epidemic, realistically?
I mean, the biggest thing is Atlanta's in the top. This is in the top part. So, totally forgot that I was pink. Ooh.
Do we prioritize Atlanta or prioritize exploring?
I prioritize Atlanta because you might.
You
just
might
end up
draw
drawing
one.
yellow.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Because they're only.
Well, if they both gave me their cards, then
Yeah.
I could have completed it my turn.
Yeah,
First turn.
but that's also taking a green.
Yeah. We gotta.
That's really annoying because I wanted to go to Atlanta and drop cubes, but I was like, I need to stay in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
2.
Man, the chances for us getting that one Atlanta card is really low. And then it happened. Also, there's still where's my chance?
Even if
In your fridge, hopefully, if you have one. Hi,
yeah.
Sapphire. How are you today?
So I guess I just deal with Atlanta then, right?
There's another London card in too.
No, there's not.
No, we
Yeah,
drew
you
both
already
of them.
drew
Did you
both.
vote?
Yeah, because we. Oh yeah, we only drew the
Oh
one.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Then,
London's
if
got
you
nothing.
want, Alan, you can go to. What? If you deal with London, I can deal with Atlanta, but I'd only be giving Dawn one of my 2 cards. I also. There's no good way to get this done.
No.
Yeah, well, the biggest question is whether I want to leave Atlanta or London out to dry. The difference is that I can put 2 tokens on London, or I can create 2 tokens, or I can just put 1, take one of Dawn's and put it on Atlanta. Because if I go to London, I have 2 extra turns that I can produce.
I mean, you don't need to give me one of your cards this turn if Alan can't even give it to me this turn. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I can, but we just leave London, Atlanta out to dry, and I don't think I want to do that. So, in that case...
So you should take care of London and Alan
Yeah.
will take care of Atlanta.
1, 2, 3...
Take a Canada Dry as long as we're ordering off menu.
4.
I don't think we have any Canada... Oh, we
Dawn?
do have Canada Dry
Yeah.
right now. What?
Can I have, actually you don't need those, do you?
I mean, she can use 2 as an extra card.
Albert can grab them from me as well for Atlanta.
Uh-huh. Okay, the reason why is because I was gonna just load up London and then just leave it, because...
Why don't you take 2 of them from me? And then
Yeah.
Albert, when he passes through, he can snag 1. And then he can place an extra 1 on Atlanta that way.
Yeah. And then I'll place each one on London just so we can forget about it for a while.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm a huge fan of the strategy of stock them up and leave them until we need to worry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it saves actions to
Right.
get there.
Yep.
All right,
Alright,
that's
cards.
the end of my turn. I have Lagos and Cairo.
So more yellow cards is
I
fine.
know. Yes, this is good. This is good.
More Betty
Atlanta
Cards. And there it is.
and Chicago.
I knew it was going to happen. The moment I said London, I was like, it's totally going to go in Atlanta.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Now what? I mean, now I don't have to worry about Atlanta again until the epidemic.
We should still pop some in and then just return to Jacksonville.
I
Like to-
can't end my. Well, Brandon can move me on his turn.
Yes.
Well, you don't have to end your turn in Atlanta.
I mean, at this point,
You
just,
go 1, 2, 3, 4.
well, we don't need to worry about it until it outbreaks, and there's only 1 Atlanta card.
Well, if he ends in Jacksonville, I can take his Jacksonville cards
Yeah.
on my turn.
Yeah. I'll go 1. Can I get a cube, please?
Okay.
2.
No, that's not an action to take a cube from
Oh
him.
yeah, you're right. 1, 2,
3,
And then just end in
his
Jacksonville.
special-
4, and I end here.
Nice.
All right.
My special ability lets me make 1 and place it at the same time.
Like a
Yeah.
ninja.
Like a
Yeah.
ninja.
I draw my 2 player cards. It's Lagos
Oh, fuck.
and Lagos.
Oh, fuck.
I have 4 yellow cards.
Huh.
I can do
Wow.
it.
Cool.
You can do something else, I guess.
Cool. Convenient.
So maybe run the Sao Paulo.
Yeah, go to Sao Paulo anyway.
Lagos is still a problem because Lagos is also in the mix.
Yeah.
You got Lagos
Yeah.
and London.
Hey,
Okay, that's okay.
fuck you.
Woo! Okay. Alright, and now it's my turn. What do I do then?
Sao Paulo and Lagos are both.
I can't remember. Well, we already drew 2 Sao Paulos, so
There were only 2.
there's only 1 Lagos, so we did draw all of the Lagos ones. The next one is we haven't drawn yet is Istanbul and what's that?
Tripoli?
Well, those are also in the mix, but they're
I'm not
covered.
heading over there. There's no reason.
Yeah.
So Albert's gonna take care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
take
guess it's
care of
just
the exploring.
putting down stuff.
Yeah. Or you could try to go for one of the 2 searches.
Do you have a
No,
search
I
to do?
need the card for
Oh.
it.
She needs
I have Chicago. That's right. Okay, I need to get Chicago.
No, you already have done the search.
Oh, I guess that is useless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, fuck me. Fuck me and order a sandwich. That's a saying I'm trying to get through.
Okay.
Honestly, if you can put cubes on one of the cities that doesn't have cubes, that's still fine.
I can only put one. on
Yeah,
all of them.
I mean,
Priority Sao Paulo, probably. Well, you're gonna be heading
I'm
there.
going there anyway.
What are you doing with your turn, Brandon?
I'm thinking maybe I'll just produce a bit, huck a couple onto Washington, maybe.
We're once again in the realm where an epidemic is a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So I'm thinking maybe
Yeah.
produce, move to Chicago, place it, and then run to someone who's hopefully like a bit safer than I am. I don't know.
There's not gonna be anyone unless
Yeah.
I enter.
Chicago only has one card, huh?
That's
No, it has
2.
two.
Actually,
There's only one in the rotation right now. Though.
if you want to, you could go to Sao Paulo, place a cube down, and Brandon could move me there on his turn. That would save me like 2 actions.
This is true.
And
It would,
then
like
he could-
it would net us an action.
And then you could also deal with Lagos potentially, right?
on the same turn, I can search,
Place, move, place. If you
search, place, move, place.
if you're in Sao Paulo,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's actually kind of good.
yeah. So if you move him to Sao Paulo on your turn, Brandon,
That means no one have to enter turn there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're kind of just leaving Lagos.
Yeah.
Unless Alan gets over there.
He could.
No,
Someone would
I-
need to have an extra cube though.
yeah.
I mean, I
some-
could probably do it, and not place.
Whose turn is it now?
It's my turn.
Okay.
I mean, Brandon could use one of his actions to move Albert to Sao Paulo and then produce 3 times.
Yeah, but I'm always scared of like staying here.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
fair.
I mean, you need to produce once.
Yeah.
At the very at least.
Yeah, I can do that because it's move 1, 2, like 2, 3, and then produce 4.
Yeah. That'll work.
Okay, I guess I'm heading to Sao Paulo. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All
Now
right.
Draw your
Wait
play.
a minute, no.
Mm.
I have another produce supplies card.
Oh yes, just
Yeah, it places them there.
Yeah.
It places them
1, 2, 3. And that puts 4 of them here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Way better.
even better.
Yeah.
3. Do you want me to pick any of these up for you so Brandon doesn't have to produce?
Yeah, I'm gonna produce anyway, but I mean, it's fine because like it puts
That's
more in Alan's pool to play with.
Yeah. I'll pick up 1.
I'll produce and just put one on me.
Yeah, but that's
yeah,
fine.
that's fair.
All right,
Well, that's
go
fine.
ahead.
Move it somewhere.
I can't reach the cards.
Oh, okay. Scary.
We
Yeah.
got Washington and unrationed event. We're not supposed to have any of these.
No, that's unrationed.
Rationed events we're not supposed to have. Those are
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's like the unfunded events.
Damn. Decontamination kit. Remove all plague cubes from one location on the grid. Destroy this card after use.
Oh.
fun.
Oh.
Save it until the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then we
This
can
is
decide what to do with it.
Staying in my deck in my hand forever until I reach hand limit, in which case it's being discarded.
Or used.
No, probably not used.
No.
Not this early in the game.
Yeah, that's something I could like
Okay.
just save an entire city that's just gonna fall.
Yeah. Alright, we got Tripoli and Cairo.
We saw this coming.
Yep. They're getting into the danger zone now.
Okay.
It's a
Yep.
highway to them.
All right, Brandon.
All right. 1, 2. Produce. And then
Yeah.
this is on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lagos.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
produce
Hey,
supplies.
that's nice.
Rad.
one of them has been expended.
Nice. Oh, well, that's a big one. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Jacksonville.
Brandon. Brandon.
And Denver.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, that's new.
That means we're getting very close to an epidemic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. On my turn, let's see. I have Cairo. So I think I'm gonna go because we're really close to an epidemic,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have. I guess I could get to Lagos as well. Is it more important that we do Lagos or I secure Tripoli and Cairo? Which one's more important to us?
Mm,
Albert can take care of Lagos on his turn.
Yeah.
That's still a turn though.
Lagos isn't in the deck anymore.
No, well, neither is Tripoli or Cairo, but my point is that we're close to an epidemic. And by the time it gets to Albert's turn, we might have hit it, like on my draw.
We can only deal with one. It's going to be harder to deal with Tripoli or Cairo, so I would do it while you have the opportunity to.
Yeah, okay.
Because we can only do one anyway.
Alright, cool. In that case, I am going to charter a ferry over to Cairo. And get my skinny ass over there. So that's one action. My second action is going to be...
We have 2 cubes for you.
That's not an action.
Place,
Take them.
move, place. Yeah, I'm gonna place one on each because, and I won't have an opportunity to place, so that's fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that I covered them.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, draw your cards, my good sir.
One at a time.
New York, Istanbul,
Clench.
It's a coming. Dun,
Jacksonville,
Oh no.
Cairo.
dun.
Now there's 2 Cairos in the mix.
And Jacksonville's out of things.
Yeah, we gotta stack up Jacksonville.
Seriously.
Okay.
Okay. Where am I? Okay, I'm in the place I need to be. I will explore.
Yay!
Woo,
You
all
did
right.
it!
Recon with any 4 yellow cards from a supply center here to open package 5. I'm gonna move these because we know that there's gonna be a sticker being placed here. Package 5.
Shit.
We did it! It's a new package. Oh, it's a whole deck.
Yeah, well, that's how
Screw you and your opening. I make my own rules.
Can I have the sticker?
Which one's the sticker?
Locations.
It might be like a whole folio.
Oh, it might tell us.
Oh yeah, it'll tell us.
Yeah.
Right now, open the following doors if you have not done so already. Oh, this... Okay. Okay, there's lore stuff. Recon report. Labs. There were laboratories looking for a cure. Things didn't seem to be going well. Our leaders were tight-lipped on the subject. Do these labs still exist? Common rumor on the Havens is that they are all far to the south. Perhaps one is here. Is it still working? Have they made any advancements? Read both sides of this card, then keep it in the reserve. Open right now if that's already. Door 67.
60.
7. That's gonna be the... Yeah.
That's gonna be the sticker.
Next number?
J.
Yay.
It's not a number.
Number J.
We've done J.
Yeah, we
Oh, we did that one. 23. Might have already done 23.
23
This isn't
songs.
on. This isn't 23.
Oh.
There
The
you go.
bottom of this nonsense. I'm trying to keep them in order while I give them out.
There you go.
Next one.
L.
We've already done 23.
Oh.
Oh,
Already
already done.
done.
I guess it's just all the
39.
new shit. Yep.
Yeah,
no.
39's
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, I
it?
guess it just had to register.
Oh,
Like it was giving us the information for like.
In case we did that one
How to
first.
do
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You have connected a new city, Buenos Aires. Add the player card to Buenos Aires to the player discard pile.
Is this gonna cover up the sticker?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Hold on, let me find out.
You know what? I think we're good.
I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Add the infection cards over for Buenos Aires in the game end. So I don't have to worry about that this game. Put the player card and infection cards included in this package into the reserve. So there's Bogota and Lima and Santiago. So
Because there's a grid, I'm like inclined to be even more perfectionistic with it, and it's not working. Okay.
put the other player in infection. Oh, okay. Oh, there are some new character abilities.
Ooh.
Outrider costs 3.
Okay.
You may do a recon action with 1 fewer card.
Ooh.
Man, it would be kind of great if we got that one first, eh?
Yeah.
Foreman, when doing an established supply line, spend 1 fewer supply cube. That's nice. That's worth 2. Facilitator, once on your turn as an action, you may take 1 player card from... Oh. Once on your turn as an action, you may take any one player card from a character in your location.
Rad.
This is
Pretty
a
good.
similar thing to the teacher.
Research.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the researcher.
Unsanctioned event, and this actually goes straight into my hand. Move up to 8 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use in this game.
Ooh, wait, is it it's a destroy card?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, destroy this card after use. Yeah, I'll save it.
Yeah. So
Yes.
We're gonna need that for the one when we start getting like.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
none!
Yeah.
We should not use those.
Use it immediately.
We shouldn't use those until like July or August at the earliest.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was my. Oh, don't move us back.
Yeah, you're right. It is Endure 69. For shame.
Yeah. So that was your first action.
Yes.
Big play.
I can go to
Damn, Ecuador's fucked.
here. 1, 2.
That's not 3.
Yeah.
That's
3,
3. You're
yeah.
right. I can't get to Jacksonville.
You can get to safety.
I put a second one.
Or you could move to Joelport.
Actually,
you-
it doesn't matter because
You always put a second one, don't you?
The only
Well,
person,
I didn't have
Oh
any.
yeah, that's right.
the only person I guess who has to get to safety is
1, 2. Yeah, I'll do 3, 4.
Okay.
Oh, I still have the epidemic card. Speaking of, draw that epidemic card, Albert.
Washington. Washington. What the shit?
Hey, don't lose.
I also have Washington. If we can meet up in Washington, then I can build us a research base somewhere or
Yeah.
a supply center somewhere.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's scary.
That's-
New York?
That is one of the worst.
This is
sounds.
getting scary now because we have just so many cards.
Jacksonville.
Ah.
Big Uchi.
There wasn't really much we could have done
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It was either protect Lagos or protect Jacksonville.
We got an objective down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty early after
1
that.
over 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
it.
we. Well, now that Dawn's over there, Dawn could possibly go do the searches because she has the ability for it.
The root. You can do the roots.
Yeah, the roots.
Oh.
So
Just put down a bunch of roots.
yeah, she only needs to connect 2. So if she connects 2, that's fine.
Wait, why? What?
Because that's part of the objective.
Oh, yeah,
Connect-
yeah.
connect
well,
two
I don't
cities.
have the cubes. Oh, I can get more cubes.
Yeah, well, you're on them.
Yeah. Oh, it is my turn, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
but what about Jacksonville?
I mean, it's already. Oh, I guess we are close in epidemic. There's quite a few, and this one has a potential to blow up. I don't know.
I could pick up 2 of the cubes from Sao Paulo, go to Jacksonville, drop them off, and then head back to Joelport.
I mean, I could just move you.
Well, no, the thing is that usually is the next turn, and that's not what she wants to avoid.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid stealing your actions as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess the question is whether or not we want to just like try to end the game, or if we want to try to.
Well, we still need to build the supply centers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
mandatory
yeah, and you
goal.
also need to go to. Yeah, you could end in Washington. That way, Albert can somehow.
What if I draw
get
the
to-
epidemic card?
No, there's that. That's always an option as well.
Well, I guess Brandon could still.
Yeah, I
like-
just moved you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
The only person who has to get to safety is me.
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm safe.
Okay, you're safe. So then, yeah. Okay, sure, fine.
Yeah. So you can pick up 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so there we go.
Does connecting this to the grid count as one of our 2?
I don't think so.
No. What does it say?
Oh no, it
Connection
is
to-
connect. It
Let me
is
see,
connected to a grid.
motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then we only have to do one of those.
Yes, you are correct. It did say you are now connected to Buenos Aires. It did
Yeah.
specifically say
I
that.
think that
Mm.
counts.
All right.
I mean, the card specifically said you have
Yeah.
connected Buenos Aires.
It's new to me.
I mean, still getting the Washington cards is one of the best bets to make sure that we get the blues.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Unless we, there's no other havens. I think that we'd have to use the search actions in like Bogota. Like from the way that map is, I have a feeling that we have to go search Bogota in order to get access to a haven.
It's interesting that we don't have the search cards aren't.
Well, the search cards might have something like that.
That's fair, actually.
Yeah.
That
'cause-
might be how we find the haven, is that we search.
Yeah. Because how else are we gonna do that? Because there's no place.
There's no recon.
Yeah, there's no recon places, so we'd have to do the search actions.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
So that means that we can't.
I'm
access
still
it.
gonna do the 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Oh, I do have to. I can't leave anyways to begin with.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought you were gonna put them on Jackson.
Yeah. But
Oh, you're
Jackson-
right. What am I doing?
I was like,
That's okay.
And then I was gonna produce
Well,
and then place.
n-
So do
no.
1, 2, produce 4.
Well, you can
Well,
still.
you can still end
you
in
can still end in
Washington.
Washington and not produce.
And then I can give you, and then I can
Oh
give you
yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot that we need the Washington
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
There's so much time between these conversations that I forget things that we've talked about like 3 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
That's okay.
Alright.
There's just a lot going on.
Show me that epidemic card. We got Cairo and produce supplies.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright.
We did get the first one pretty early.
But that means that we're getting the second one at the very end of the second deck,
Yeah.
which means that the next one's gonna come pretty fast.
Yeah.
Pretty scary.
Yeah. Okay. Brandon.
Did you draw the infection
Oh, no, I
cards?
haven't.
It's like half of the deck at
Yes.
this point.
That's the worst. We have London and Washington. Oh.
Oh, you're moving. Oh wait, no. Brandon still has to. 1, 2.
Uh,
How much of a risk do you want to take?
were you planning on going to Washington to give them to me?
Yeah.
The odds of
There's
it happening
2.
are low.
Actually, kind of. Well,
It's not. Well, there's a lot
There's
of cards.
a lot of cards.
there's a lot of cards.
The odds of it happening are low, but I don't think it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
Just to be like perfectly honest.
No, this
What
is.
you?
This is just the second time we've been screwed at this. Hold on. No, it's still possible. Brandon can charter himself there, move Albert to you, and then produce in place. That's only 4 actions. Because he has the runner ability to just discard any card from his hand to move to Washington.
What if we draw it? What if we draw it twice?
That seems that's significantly less likely.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about 2 people getting screwed over simultaneously.
In this case, it would be like 3.
Well, it'll be 3 people, assuming you draw Washington twice.
What if Washington's the bottom card?
That's, you can say that with literally
Yeah.
any action in this game. We can say what if. It's about weighing the odds and trying to get the objective done as fast as possible,
think.
so we can minimize the total amount of chaos.
Don't have to mansplain Pandemic to me.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
how to play Pandemic.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we either take the chance or we don't. And
I'm
it's just-
discussing the odds. That's what we're doing right now. We're discussing the odds.
I'm willing to take that gamble if you are.
The better question is Brandon.
Yeah, all 3 of us would have to agree on that course of action.
So what about I would be using 1 chartering to
Mhm.
Wait, he doesn't need to go there. He can just move Albert to me.
Then you guys are still there unprotected.
Right.
Oh,
If
yeah.
he goes there and then moves me, he can place his own cube.
Yeah.
Well, we're telling you the odds. Chance, how you doing today?
Otherwise, theoretically, it's also less time between turns. If Brandon puts one down, it has to be 2 turns before mine. Which is like, if we get it once, I can put down more cubes. I don't know. I'm in support of Brandon putting us both there and placing a cube down.
Alright. Then let's fucking go. So I use my 1 to move Albert there.
Yeah.
I produce.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I drew one of these. Doesn't matter.
Oh, you're right.
And I guess I'm chartering, huh?
No, you can. Oh, that's only once per turn,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
per turn.
I've got a charter.
Yeah.
Or I've got
Oh,
a, well, it's runner, but
Yeah. So that's still 3.
Yellow card is probably fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
And
my,
then
my
4th
last move
one is to
drop
place.
these.
Yeah, okay, you can place
Yeah,
all 3
now
of
you guys are
them.
completely
That's-
safe.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
okay. Yeah, we're safe as long as the bottom card is not Washington.
Yeah, I forgot you had that.
I mean, even if it is Washington, there's only 3 cards
Yeah.
there.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
No, well, if the bottom card's Washington, it wipes all
Oh, that's
of
right.
them.
Yeah.
That's
how
why
it
it's a
works.
concern.
We're always.
Alright, what is it?
That's unlikely.
Oh.
It's fucking Washington?
Yeah.
Wow! amazing! I get lectured for being paranoid, and then I'm right every single time!
The chances of that happening are very astronomical, though.
I was right, though.
Yeah, that's rough.
There's a couple more hundred parallel dimensions where I was right, though.
Actually, there's a number of cards in the deck.
There's a finite number of other realms that where
If we all take a scar, I'm gonna be actually kind of mad at you.
there's literally no way we could have done it. There's literally no way we could have known.
I agree.
Don called it, but still, there's.
I didn't want to take the risk. I told you guys I didn't want to take the risk. I told you I didn't want to do it.
I still might not take damage.
It's
As
very
long as-
possible that neither of you have a scar on your first one.
Take 2. Well, I've already taken 1.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta move that up, by the way.
Alright. Who wants to cut it?
I agreed.
It's yours to draw to begin with. Jacksonville?
Cairo. Alright.
Alright.
So that buys time for people to run.
Yeah, okay.
He can't place any.
Where are you right now?
Way the fuck over there.
He can't place any.
You can do it. You can protect us if you want to. You go to Istanbul, charter a boat.
That leaves me with no actions.
No, because no one has any cubes in inventory.
He can pick up, but the thing is he can't make it over there.
Alright, I'm going to fly to Jacksonville. That's 1, 2, produce place.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay,
Yeah, you can do that.
that works.
You can ferry to Jacksonville.
Yeah,
What
Yeah.
card did you use?
there's Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, Jacksonville.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's the only action I can take. Double epidemic, here we go! Alright, cool.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Cairo and Denver.
Okay. And Kara gets a cube.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
I
better
give
than all of us getting a scar, though.
these 2 to Dawn.
Using the thingy.
I place a cube and get the fuck out, or do I place 2 cubes? Or do I place 2 cubes somewhere else?
Well, you don't have any extra cards on you, do you? Yeah, because the biggest thing is try to get out and
How
get to
many
places
cubes
to
are there?
replace them.
There's 1 cube here.
Is there only 1?
You could place one in
And all
both.
3 are in the deck.
You could place. Oh yeah.
I place 2 here. It's up to you guys to decide to move.
Please, fools.
Oh, that was 2. You gave her 2 cards. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain was like,
Yeah.
the math's not adding up.
New York. Atlanta.
Cool.
Did I draw player cards? No, I didn't. Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo.
Okay.
Yellows.
That's alright. At least they're both the same. I also have Sao Paulo. And if you can get both of those to me, I can also build a yellow base,
Yeah.
which gets us closer.
I mean, if you run to Sao Paulo, I can just huck them over to you.
I have a produce supplies.
I mean, you can produce in Sao Paulo. It's 1, 2, 3 produce.
Well, I guess
Oh.
Cairo's already screwed, so it doesn't matter.
Wait. Well,
New York also is at risk, too.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing is that you have the cards, and can't you produce with?
No.
You need 1 more blue, right?
No, I'm fine, but I need 2 cubes in order to do
Okay.
this.
Oh.
A couple of cubes. It has to be a blue city.
Yeah.
I can't do it this turn.
Well, yeah, you can.
I could
you,
pick up the 2 cubes in Washington.
or you could
It's
move,
stupid.
produce twice, and build your last action. But you'd be in a place that's not ideal. Like, you could go to Chicago.
I mean, you could build twice and you can make supplies twice and just pop it here.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
And then move
out.
Move away.
I'm inclined to make supplies twice and build it in New York.
Can we really
If you
not fly between...
if you do that, you're going to be in New York without protection. Because it's a move to get there.
Brandon can move me out on his turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What are you planning to do?
I mean, that is assuming that
Yeah, I just don't want 2 people to be in need of, like, help. Okay. But, yeah. So, I mean, if we draw if New York has a cube on it, then it's fine. Because then, even if the bottom card is New York, I can move 1. Because we only draw 1 bottom card.
If it's empty and it's the bottom card, then it doesn't add Plague Cube.
Yeah.
There's
Anyways, sorry, Chance said that he's doing well. Started flight school last week.
Oh,
His
cool.
4th test tomorrow. Hell yeah, that's exciting. You're moving forward. It's so cool. Sorry for not like reacting immediately. We just got immediately screwed.
Yeah.
It could have been worse, but only barely.
Wait, all the Washingtons are in the top.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But the biggest thing is that
Except
remember,
for one.
remember,
No, all of them are.
remember the top is half the deck. So, but
Yeah, it's a large.
yeah, we've
Yeah.
already.
Okay, I was worried about this also
No.
getting pulled. So okay. Cool.
No, yeah, Washington's
We
safe
have-
at this point.
We've recovered at the cost of Cairo, but we don't have like
Yeah.
too much permanent.
At this point, now
So
that
I
there's
think, yeah,
that,
you can go over to New York. You know, I'll just move it over or something.
Or do I build it in Jacksonville to preserve the population? Oh wait, no,
It
I
has to
can't.
be a
It's
blue
yellow.
city,
Yeah.
yeah,
I keep thinking that it's blue because it's in.
Yeah,
the
it's
It's
US.
in the
Yeah.
it's in North America. Yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter where we put it. We either put it in New York or in Washington.
They both have 3, don't
If
they?
you put it in Denver, you increase the population of Denver.
I can't get to Denver.
Why not?
1,
Denver.
2, 3.
Oh, I meant Chicago.
Yeah, I can put it in Chicago.
Yeah, I was trying to refer to the one that was adjacent.
That's not invaluable, because it only has 2 cards.
It puts you in a good position to also like either make more connections or connect cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can connect cities by doing that. The big thing is that I have my produce supplies card. I'd like to.
Yeah, that would be. Well, I mean,
Well,
you're gonna build one on.
What
here.
you
Oh yeah, duh.
what you could do, you produce twice, you make supplies twice, go to Chicago, place it down, and then on your next turn, you make supplies and use those supplies to make roots.
Yeah.
I'm
only
not
2,
going to use the
though.
produce supplies card. though.
Oh, next turn in
Next
order
turn.
to do the roots.
No, I'm not going to. Well, then it would only give me 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like
Um,
for economy,
Yeah, I guess you're right. You could just produce twice. 'Cause
I only need to connect
Yeah.
one city and then we're good.
that's the only action you
Oh
get
yeah,
to take.
you're right.
So you can
yeah.
just produce twice, create the route, and then move over if you wanted to.
All right. I'm gonna move, produce twice,
And then immediately
Put it in
spend
and
Chicago.
then
it.
immediately spend them to build a research base
Well,
in
yeah.
Chicago.
That's good.
Just screw Florida, I guess.
I have a feeling, just because the colors are different, I have a feeling that total health, I mean, total numbers of population is going to be super critical for points.
Oh,
And
probably.
I think it's going to be like a tiered system where it's like 1 and 2 is worth 1 point, 3, 4 is going to be worth 2. You know what I mean?
There's no way to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is in the guidebook, it said that the population will give us points, but not as much as opening up the board will.
Mm,
It said exploring was more valuable.
okay.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for your understanding.
All right.
Oh, right. Show me epidemic. I got Tripoli. Oh, that's 2 black cards.
It's not bad.
And Atlanta.
It's got a search.
It's not a search, but I gotta get over there.
I mean, you could just make it a connect.
But it's
No,
not
it's got,
connecting.
yeah,
It's a
it has
waste.
to be a new city.
In order to get the thing.
Yeah.
But ideally, connecting those later on will be very useful.
Yeah.
So right now, it's not my first priority, but it's a thing I could do.
Yeah.
Oh, these things.
Yeah. London.
Sure.
Chicago.
Fine.
There's 2 of those. I don't think there was 2 in the top though, was there?
No, I think we only had 1.
I think we're fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think you should be fine.
Unless we get another epidemic.
Yeah.
Where are you heading to, Brandon? What are you planning?
I can go just drop stuff on New York.
At this point, I would like to point out that part of the reason why I think we're struggling right now is because we aren't creating enough stockpile to cover places.
We've only drawn like 2 make supply cards.
Yeah, but we can. But like the biggest thing is just the production. Like I get we need to move around, and like right now, moving to New York's our only big priority. So like, Brandon, you spending a couple actions to actually produce might not be the worst thing,
I'm
because
just leaving New York open.
no, go move to New York, produce twice, place 1 down, and in New York, or place 2 down and in New York. You see what I mean?
That is exactly what he was going to do anyway.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was
Yeah,
planning.
yeah, but then he was like questioning. Yeah, okay.
Let's see. I'm really uneasy about just hanging out in New York. like I'm more likely to want to hang out in like Washington or you know, a fort.
Yeah. Part of me kind of thinks that at this point, with the way we are in this particular part of the game, we kind of need to roll the odds on exposure.
Yeah. Okay. So use twice.
Especially you, since you haven't actually rolled one yet.
Yeah. And then this one.
Me and Don's a little more sketchy. So you both got it.
I drop 1 or 2.
Two's fine.
It's fine.
I don't need to shuffle resources around.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm thinking about just producing and maybe flying somewhere because I'm at card hand limit anyways.
Chicago. Epidemic.
Yep,
Yeah,
there it
okay.
is.
Well, Brandon, you get to see what this is.
Oh boy. Tripoli. We only lose 1.
That's fine.
But now there's 2. Oh wait, no, there's only 1 Tripoli in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tripoli's the only one that I'm moderately worried about because that just brings another cube into the fold, and
That does move the infection rate up by 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now we're up to 3. Oh, my bones.
Yeah, everything's a resource if you can spend it, including your arms and your legs, especially your arms and your legs if it's Full Metal Alchemist.
Do you want to cut it, Brandon?
No, let's just go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Chicago.
That's really
I want.
unlucky.
Yeah.
You gotta draw 2 more.
Denver
And
and Atlanta.
All the blue cities, eh?
Do I just nuke it? I have the card to nuke it, but it's a once per game use.
You can. That's an option.
It-
That's entirely your call.
yeah. Well, I will give Dawn the argument that she does have an upgrade on that character. If the character didn't have an upgrade, I'd be somewhat okay with it. But the fact that you have an upgrade that's actually really valuable for progressing the story, I feel like it's kind of worth it. Because if we lose that ability, it makes everything just so much harder.
Yeah, I agree.
Have we played Kenshi? I do not know.
I don't think we have now. No, because
I was looking around to see if we had it.
Kenshi?
for some reason I
Well, he's
thought.
talking about the arms and legs thing.
Mm.
If you play in a party setting, you start without arms and legs and have to get people to do stuff for you.
What?
Wow.
That's pretty
That's
funny.
hilarious, actually.
Honestly, Don, I don't think using that's a bad idea, but you should wait until right before your turn.
Just in case we somehow come up with some shenanigans.
There's nothing.
Yeah. Did I just win?
Yeah. So now it's my turn. I was just gonna produce, but now that I have. What does it take to chart to move? It's
We have only drawn like
Establish.
3 make supply cards.
no. You actually do need 2 supplies. Ooh, that's rough.
Yep.
Okay.
We still need 2.
Yeah. The only I'm trying to struggle with like what to do because I don't really have a lot of good cards at my disposal. I could get over to Cairo, get to Tripoli to reinforce it because Tripoli is kind of in danger. I don't know if I can make it to Denver in time and actually do anything meaningful there because that takes 3 actions to get there, and I can't place and produce at the same time, and no one has anything on their inventories. So the best I can do is try to help Tripoli. I can place 1 down in Tripoli. That's the best I got. You guys have any other ideas?
Not really.
Land already has a cube. Denver.
Yeah.
No, you can't help that meaningfully.
Yeah, I think trying to just prevent the placement on Tripoli is my best option.
Not awful.
That's my best option, really,
Yeah.
because I can't really help Don. So yeah, I'll charter a ferry to Cairo. Cairo's already infected, so I move. That's 2. Produce and place. That's gonna be my action.
Draw your player cards.
I drew a production and a New York.
You need one more blue card to be able to make a supply center?
Yes. But I was honestly kind of hoping that I would draw a different blue card, so that way I can just go.
Yeah, I was
explore.
thinking about that too.
Yeah, but if it's not an option, that's fine.
The only other... Oh, I guess you could try and get a Washington.
Yeah.
Draw your infection cards.
Jacksonville, Cairo, Tripoli. I did it! Silver lining.
I think we might lose this game.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a long time coming.
We do also... Yeah, this is our first time without...
Funding. Yeah, and honestly, it feels like it's hurting.
We've done 2 supply centers. Oh, we've only done one?
We've only done one.
Shit.
We got the one starting with them.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Falcomac. I like the cover one.
Gonti says, though, that reminds me of a playthrough of Deus Ex where I passed off the first robot and got my arms and legs taken off and I had to worm my way to safety. Holy shit.
I
That's
mean,
fun.
honestly, I would count this as a must play. Like, I think Root and Scythe are both must plays. All the board games we have are good.
Yeah, we don't really play bad games.
Yeah.
Betrayal Legacy, I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah, that is a must play actually. Even in my book. Just for like one-offs though, I think that my personal favorite one-off would probably be Wasteland Express.
I thought you would say Dead of Winter.
No, Dead of Winter is fun, and like it's my personal favorite, but it's not one that I would recommend that everyone plays because it is kind of niche and like I just love it for like the world feel.
I mean, to be fair, so is Wasteland Express.
I know, but Wasteland Express is an interesting mechanics.
What color are you, Don?
Just...
White.
Yeah.
No, I'm white.
Oh, I'm blue. Yeah,
Yeah,
we swapped card
Yeah.
tokens at one point.
There we go.
Where do I go? That's helpful.
I mean, I guess you could put one on like Jacksonville.
Can we just double check the exposure rules?
You have to start your turn on it.
And there's no way to move you because
Well,
we don't.
if there's, can we just double check that supplies don't mitigate it?
Yeah, because if that is the case, then you could go down in place.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't too, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, we need to see the wording on it. Gotta make sure there's no shenanigans afoot.
See page 10. Check for exposure. If you start your turn in a location with one or more plague cubes, gain an exposure. That's it.
Yeah.
Full stop.
I really don't want to have to use this.
It sucks, but this is probably the most we're gonna like.
Honestly,
most
it's
effort
a
or most
decent.
value we're
It's
gonna get
not
out
a
of it.
bad use of it, right? Like it protects you, and
Protects Chicago.
potentially means it goes from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
And we get the full benefit out of putting the supply center there. So it's much as it sucks, that might be the best use for it.
I feel like there might be some situations where there could be a better use for it, but the same situation, it's kind of hit or miss.
I'm putting more on Denver.
The biggest thing that I will also say is that I think the best use for it is saving a city, stopping it from going to 0. That's like the ultimate use
Honestly,
we could possibly use for.
this honestly might be better.
Well, the thing is that she could get a scar, but a scar is not as bad as
We
dying.
don't. I mean, for all we know, the next one could be death.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know.
I'd rather just
Yeah.
use it for this one.
Okay.
I say use it.
Yeah.
It's about as good as it's gonna get.
Well, let's finish yours because I can do it at any time,
I got London and a produce supplies.
Nice.
and then pull your.
Cairo.
Oh fuck.
Oh no,
Yeah, that's pretty bad. London.
that's
Come
really bad. We need to
Uno-
put supplies
uno
there
mas.
now. Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
draw 3. You have to draw 1 more.
New York. You have a Cairo card down.
I do.
This might be the best way of just doing it.
Or we let it blow up.
No.
We
That
act-
will lose us the game.
No, that's fine, because losing a game we get more
We
fun
also lose population in 2 cities.
in Cairo and Istanbul. right?
No, we lose Cairo,
Or,
Istanbul, and Tripoli.
No, because when it outbreaks, it doesn't remove it from Istanbul. It plays. Oh, I guess it still places a cube
Yeah.
there. That's right. For some reason, I thought that I had to eat through the supplies first.
No, it's like the Fated.
Yeah.
It's not great. I'd rather. Well, okay, it's gonna hit 2 cities anyway.
I mean, it might just be on those.
Yeah. I'd rather we place more green cubes on the cities that are already infected than place new green cubes on new cities.
Yeah. Well, Dawn has the option here. She could remove it from Cairo to remove the possibility of it losing population.
I'm in favor of removing
Well,
it on Chicago.
Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm just saying that if you want to avoid the possibility of Cairo blowing up, or there's no way to.
If we put
prevent
supplies
it.
there, then it's fine.
That still does the same thing, and she has a way to do it. She has a Cairo card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but she's not on the coast. But that's
Yeah.
only one movement, so that's still. Wait, does that work?
She can end her turn in Cairo, and I can just move her. Wait.
No, I can't place a cube.
You'd have to pick one
2.
up off of Washington.
Yeah, move it over to Cairo.
No, I could produce in place.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this doesn't count as an action. Ooh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
What's MOTW?
I don't know what MOTW is. Yeah.
Monsters of the West. Michigan or the Wisconsin. Fuck it. It's gone forever. Because it's off screen, it's gone forever. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah.
I don't think it removes it.
One's in here. We could draw it again.
But Dawn doesn't take the Scott.
Someone's still.
Or what are you seriously debating asking
No,
me to put the
it's a-
supplies on Chicago instead?
Wait. Can you do?
I can't do both.
Can you do your network supply?
That's,
I can,
Oh.
but it destroys this card too.
Or you could just make supplies in Chicago. Take 1 cube from Chicago.
And then just.
This is an action. I won't have enough actions to place.
Yeah.
Wait, will I?
No, you won't.
So
'Cause
no,
it's-
hold on. 1, but this counts as my produce action then.
Yeah.
So then I won't need to produce.
You take 2 with
Yeah,
you.
you would be producing anyway.
Yeah, you would produce and then pick up.
Yeah,
which is
you
the
would take 1.
So
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah.
God damn.
You would leave 1 in both areas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Can I have the cubes, please?
Cubis.
Just put 1 in Cairo. Actually, I only get 2. That's why I didn't want to use it here.
Oh, you only get 2. Oh.
That's
Yeah,
probably
it's population.
the best way to protect the most cities, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Brandon has to move you.
That's fine. That's fine. That
Yeah.
I can do.
I'm gonna rush into Cairo now.
Hey, look, another produce supplies, and another. I didn't spend my first Cairo card.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn it!
That's close.
I was like, look, 3 cards. I could do the thing.
No.
Washington.
Those. Oh.
Washington.
How
Washington.
did you know?
London.
Ouch.
Okay.
Hurts.
Not much good about that.
Alright. First move.
Where are you?
Grab.
I mean, I can move you to, like, Denver. How many cards of Denver is there?
There's
one?
only 2.
There's 2.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's scary.
There's 2.
I mean, I can move and then move you to me.
Yeah, you could end on a base.
It's just a matter of, do I want to end in Denver where I can make a connection?
I'm honestly not surprised if we don't get to your turn. Now it literally doesn't matter what gets the infection cube because there's only 1 left. So
Well, still, that means another city gets reduced population. It's better if we get it on another city without cubes.
No, it's better if we put it on a city with a cube already. Because it doesn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
how many cubes there are.
So,
only
like,
loses one.
honestly, the priority might be moved on to safety and just put cubes on Tripoli, which is the only city that doesn't already have an infection card that doesn't have supply.
He can't do both unless he.
He has a Tripoli.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
That's
is-
Istanbul.
Well, same thing though.
I have a
He-
New York
yeah.
card.
Well, no, he can do the runner thing.
Oh yeah, you can do the runner.
Yeah, he can just go to
I don't think he can. I think he still can't do both.
1,
No, he could if he just
2,
moved me to Denver.
4. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
you could leave you in New York. And decreases the chances of a double scar situation.
So, I mean, I could use New York to charter to go to Tripoli, produce
Plays.
plays. So that would
And
be
then
3.
moved on to either Tripoli or New York.
Yeah, but
Honestly, it might not even get the Dawn's turn.
yeah.
We protect what cities aren't infected and let the game end. It was basically.
There's no guarantees that that's what's gonna happen though.
I mean, there's 3 cities that could get a cube. That doesn't actively hurt us anymore.
Yeah.
Which is pretty likely.
Or we could try to go for a Hail Mary, Brandon. Now hear me out. We go to you go to Chicago. You take me to Chicago, and you get. I don't know. No, hold on. What card do you have? Did you have?
I have a Chicago.
Oh no, never mind. Because I forgot. I didn't. I thought I didn't have a Chicago. I was hoping that we could try to just blitz Hail Mary this and get some points out of this. Out of this. You know what I mean? I just need one more blue card, but we don't have a unique blue card out. Oh no.
I do. I have Atlanta.
Ooh.
There's no way they can get that to you.
No, that's literally impossible.
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to just use New York to get me here, and then just drag both of these 2 to me. That way, if I draw the Tripoli card, Alan doesn't take damage.
Oh yeah, and just sacrificing it.
Well, you can only do it once per turn.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
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 all right. I mean, I'd take down anyway. In which case, I can just keep the New York card.
Or you could let fate punish me for pushing everyone into doing the bad thing.
It would be cosmic irony.
You wouldn't take the damage.
Leave me out to dry.
Oh no, you're right. He
Yeah.
wouldn't take the damage.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, I'm gonna
Because
move
it going
there.
here would just end the game immediately.
Would it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Yoink
this is the
someone.
death one. If we hit this, we
Oh,
lose.
okay.
Yeah, it's not about the cubes, it's about this.
Yeah.
I'm still inclined to try to protect Tripoli.
So, on the bright side, if you were to draw Tripoli and draw the cube, you wouldn't be at risk for exposure.
You're right. You
Yeah.
can-
Oh, it doesn't matter where we end.
Yeah.
If it goes out,
Yeah.
well, I can't end there. That's it.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
moved on
I
anywhere
just-
that's
I
not.
just get out of
Yeah.
there.
Move
Tripoli.
and then moved on to us
On
and
to
then
me.
place.
No, put me to Denver. Put me in Denver, please.
Okay.
Because even if we can't do it, I might be able to. Even if
Movement.
I might be able to
produce.
connect another one to the grid. I would
Yeah,
rather
that's
do that.
That's my.
somewhat productive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It does something.
Hey,
Sarah, thank you. Thank you for the resubscribe. I really
Oh,
you
appreciate
did
it.
it. Thank you.
Oh. All right.
Blondies, you never
Yeah.
explained to us what MOTW is.
Yeah, what's MOTW?
Jacksonville.
We're
There
currently.
it is.
Perfect.
Okay,
What
cool.
we wanted.
Game ends.
Okay, the game is over.
And we don't expose.
Tripoli. Stop calling.
Alright. Game
We-
and stuff.
We have lost our first game.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
could have absolutely been worse.
It could have been worse.
But now it's a little bit harder because this objective is done.
That's
Oh, actually, no, we can still do that.
We can still do that.
Hell, yeah.
yeah.
Sort of.
yeah.
We can-
Well,
we can do the
this
log
it's
list
already
now.
been finished.
Yeah.
So the game end thing, whatever happens with us discovering this is fine.
Mhm.
Because we've still completed it, so whatever big looming event that the game was alluding to isn't going to happen.
Okay, let's do this step by step.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Adjust population. Where's the sticky sheet?
fucking sucks. Alright, so we take the Atlanta sticker off and move it to Jacksonville. Oh, Monster of the Week. Okay, cool, thank you.
Oh, yeah. I love Monster of the Week. That's a really
I
cool
know it is.
RPG. It's based off of, I
Ron
think it's Savage
Jacksonville.
Worlds.
It's Florida, it deserves the shitty sticker.
Yay, Florida.
Okay, Chicago goes up.
Well, let's do the
London goes down.
It doesn't have a sticker on there.
Cairo.
So pluck the Cairo sticker off. So we need a 2 and a 3 sticker. And that's it. Was it Atlanta that got? Oh, it was Jacksonville that got another cube.
Okay. Wait. So we need a
We need a
2.
2 sticker for London and a 3 sticker for Chicago.
Here's the 2 sticker.
Card cards.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Random.
still holding them.
This is 2?
Yeah, this is the 2 for London.
For
And then we need a, what for Chicago? 3? Here's
Oh,
the
sorry.
3 for Chicago.
Chicago.
People moved out of Florida and into Chicago.
Oh fuck.
I don't
Same
think
though?
we need to spend any points to increase population.
Is this one gonna keep increasing Sao Paulo's?
Yeah.
thing today?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
goes
it
up
is,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys want to do it?
That's honestly the best.
That's really nice.
Don't take it off.
No, I want to take it off.
Well, if we place a 5 over there, if it decreases for whatever reason, we don't have to.
You really think that peeling the 5 off isn't going to take the 4 with it?
I guess.
But I like the tower stickers.
I don't like the Tower of Stickers.
What do I do with the
I
old sticker?
hate the Tower of
Eat
Stickers.
it.
By
job.
the way, guys,
I'm proud of you.
Thank
the
you.
the next epidemic was like weird. Oh yeah, hold on. This is not Discord.
Next epidemic is like.
No, next draw. Yeah, it
next
was next
Did a
draw.
stream yesterday where they had to do it with the swamp thing. What the hecky?
Oh hell
The
yeah!
Swamp
Shit.
Thing. They made a movie about the
Dude.
Swamp Thing.
You know what? I just realized this, Brandon. You totally should DM us a Monster of the Week thing.
That would be cool, actually. I don't know how that game works.
Dude, the Swamp Thing in the movie, it like shoves a root up a guy's butt and just sticks it out his mouth.
Yeah.
Check the
It's like
legacy.
needlessly graphic, and it's like, why? Why would you do this to me?
Okay. Pause. Draw this card and read the other side during step
Wait,
2.
Wait, is that really the next thing that we do?
Yeah, it's part 2.
We don't get any game upgrades.
Well, we'll do that at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just do the legacy deck.
Wait, does it say step 2 of our first win or our first game? Double check
End
that.
of your first game in March.
Okay.
Oh shit, we are.
Open door K.
Okay.
Short sea lane. Oh, thank God. Spend 2 supply cubes from your character card to draw a sea lane from your port location to another port location. Use a pen or marker. The sea lane may curve, but it cannot cross land, unexplored areas, other sea lanes, or more than one red region line, like the one below South America. Okay, that.
That kind of sucks, but I mean, we can't really use those right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of annoying with Washington, particularly, because
Yeah.
we can't do anything out of Washington.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to be like.
We honestly we can't even use them.
Can
We could
No.
use it between these two. That's like
yeah, we
the
can
only.
between
Oh.
these two.
Yeah. Not
We could-
London.
No,
We
we
could-
can't even make one. We can do like one to London to New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
We could do London to New
Oh.
York. We could do Tripoli to Istanbul or Cairo.
Oh, that
to,
is
Oh,
that
that's
is
good.
or
much
Cairo
better.
to
Juicy.
Citadel, but that's
I
it.
dig it.
One or the other. We could only do one.
No, going from Citadel del Jacob to Cairo is the best thing we could do.
Yeah, I think that one's better.
That's like number
Yeah.
one. I don't even like London to New York is meh.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
could
exactly.
do like Lagos to Buenos Aires.
Oh, that would also work. Yeah.
I mean that's about the same value as London to New York, and
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you connect the city to the grid of a sea lane, take the match. Okay, that's if we connect a new city like this, then we get the connection. So someone want to put this in section K of the rulebook, which I currently have.
Just give it to me. I'll do it.
Wait. I guess. Okay. No, I guess. I
Well,
don't-
finish that card first.
Attendum.
24.
This happened in the sewer under H&R Blockbuster.
This is going to be
What?
the ones for the action cards.
Oh yeah, it's the action card. Chart a sea lane, 20 supply cubes, port location. Ba, 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 ba.
47. This is gonna be.
Rule sticker K.
Some stars.
Did it.
Disoriented. When you do the chart of sea lane action, you must spend 1 more supply cube. Missing the sea. Lose 1 action if you begin your turn in a location that is not a port. Fuck that.
That's pretty. Well, I guess some people can be dedicated not to go inland. I haven't been inland.
Embezzler. When you do the make supplies action, also move a cube from the stockpile into the reserve.
No.
No. That's awful.
That's actively awful.
That's the worst. E.
Oh, yeah, we already did that.
What's this? Stretched too thin. Count the city cards in the player deck. Set aside
No.
Set aside the number of epidemic cards. Wait, what? Oh, this goes into the setup. This is a new step in the setup, I think.
Yep, I know where this is going. Can you finish reading it, please?
Okay. Count the city cards in the player deck. Set aside the number of epidemic cards indicated below in step 7. Wait. Okay, I'm really confused. Count the city cards in the player deck. Set aside the number of epidemic cards indicated below. In step 7, make this number of piles and add an epidemic card to each pile.
There's only 5 epidemic cards.
What?
Did it give us more epidemic cards?
No. But I assume there's ways it will.
Yeah, there might be more in the right after that.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
Academic games. You
Okay,
son
so
of a bitch.
it basically means the more city cards you add, it's gonna keep the same ratio.
Oh, can I see?
Okay.
So up to 36, you use 5, and then there's another tier where
Yeah.
you use 6.
And I think it's
So the mechanic is so that there's always the same proportion of epidemic cards to city cards.
No.
well, it doesn't increase its frequency. It just means that the game gets longer with the same intensity.
No, it doesn't. The game doesn't get any longer.
That's harder.
Yeah, it gets short. It stays the same. It means that there are going to be certain cards that are buried below. Because it goes up to 10, and there's not 10 on that. Does the infection rate just stop going up?
Well, I'm going to
Yeah, I think so.
Or if it goes past it, do we lose?
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
have a scary skull on it.
I don't. Yeah.
Unless it gives us a scary skull sticker.
Yeah.
In which case, Pandemic Games, you son of a bitch.
There's a rule sticker slot on the infection card pile. I hate that. It says 16.
Yeah. Oh, look, more epidemic cards. There's 5 of them.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So it's in our best interest that if we are going to discover cities, just do them all at once. Just do it.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's it.
Yep. Draw this card during the draw this card and read the other side during step 2 of your first game in April.
Shit.
All right, check the legacy deck. Resolve cards in the game end area.
No, I don't think we met the criteria for both those. I already took the bonus areas cards and mixed them in.
If there's at least one city of 0 population, nope. Give us the tools and we'll finish the job. If you have lost 4 games in a row, no, we have not.
Mhm.
Okay, that stays the same.
Yeah. Now we get our points. How many cities do we have connected in our grid right now?
We just increased it by 1.
I don't remember what we were at before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
The second
6,
tier.
7,
Okay.
8,
Just
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We're at the second tier.
Yeah, so we still only get 4 points.
We need to connect like 4 more cities to get another point. Alright, 4 points.
I guess it's a good thing that's one of our objectives, huh?
Yeah.
So we can use a couple of them if we wanted to fix the shit that we did.
I'm honestly okay with not doing that. I'd rather get upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Getting upgrades is slightly more important because it makes us better at what we do.
Outrider might be useful. Now that the only recons we have left need to be unique, Outrider might let us continue to explore.
Oh.
But we don't need to do the recon.
We don't need to do the recon. We can choose to do other things for now.
Yeah.
Focusing on this, connecting the cities. The searches will be hard. We're not going to find another haven.
I think the best person to do searches is Brandon.
Is there one that lets us search
It's
better?
RNG.
Yeah, but like Brandon can move us to the city so we can trade him the card. You know what I mean?
Or just move us to the city. So
Yeah,
we
or
just do
move
it
us to
ourselves.
yeah.
How many cities do we have on the grid? 14? 13?
13.
13?
We've also got the broker upgrade that we can get for 2. So as an action, you discard a city card to take a card of the same color, so that might be useful now that we have all of the uniques.
Yeah, that'll also help us search.
And that only costs 2, so it's not like one of the 3 ones.
Yeah, we also have a 2 that's Foreman. When doing the established supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply cube.
That's pretty good because we wanted to do that in one.
How much is that one? Is that one also
It's
2?
also 2.
Hey.
So we could do both of those.
You could do both of them on the same person. That would increase. That would optimize them to search.
Yeah, what other 2s are there?
Coordinator?
Coordinator. As a free action, move a pawn to your location if it is in an adjacent location.
I can move people
That's
to you.
decent.
That's an action though.
No, it's free.
action.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
But it's only if it's in an adjacent
Yeah.
location.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, the big thing that could rescue people
That
in
could,
a situation.
That could rescue people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not awful.
If we were to do that, I think we should do it on somebody that's not Brandon.
Yeah.
I think if we were to
Yeah.
do that, we would give it to Albert, so we have them equally spaced.
Mm-hmm.
The turn order?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of, yeah. What else is there for 2?
Those are the only 2s.
I feel like there was a good one for my character. Was that a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3 I think you were thinking of
The
was
Helmsman.
Helmsman. Yeah.
Yeah. Or do we want to put infrastructure on something?
That's what I was thinking. If we can put infrastructure on stuff, it's all up to our RNG.
It's up to RNG, but it could potentially help us with
Mm-hmm.
building
Yeah.
supply centers, which we have to do every game.
For a reminder, Foundations is the one that makes the card worth 2 of its color.
3.
No, the big one is the 2, but I was thinking that we could add the 1.
Oh, do 2 foundations?
Because that feels like that feels like a much better deal.
Yeah, that feels better.
Yeah.
Because then there's 2 cards
Out there.
instead of 1.
Yeah, because we're always like 1 short. We're never like.
That's a good point.
I like getting the 1 infrastructure and then the 1 like connect cities, or
We could do the double up thing, and I think
get the broker as well instead.
which one's the broker? The broker is the.
That
Oh
way,
yeah.
in case someone has to discard the card,
Yeah.
or when they use the card, you can just use it again.
Yeah, I think broker combined with the other one that reduces the cost can make doing the searches, especially over in South Africa. I mean, is that in Africa?
Oh, do broker and outrider on. Outrider's 3 though.
Is that right or 3?
Yeah, we can't. do
Oh,
both.
you made it sound like it was 2.
No, it's
So
3.
I had a thought. With the amount of scars that they're giving us, and the fact that these take up it's not a scar slot and an upgrade slot, they're all shared. I suspect they're not gonna give us a skull, just like a straight up skull for a while. I suspect they're gonna load us up on scars and have us die naturally of scars. I mean, the last one, like, there's no way that you can even hit 7 scars, but
So that one's guaranteed to just be skull.
yes.
All right, I see.
Yeah. I like putting broker on someone because that also.
I feel like it shouldn't be me. Because I'm doing other stuff usually.
What's broker again?
As an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the player discard pile.
which is useful for trying to get unique cards. For
Also useful for search.
yeah, and
Especially
searching.
if we're gonna make one of the cards into an infrastructure card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That could also increase.
We
the...
can do broker, and if we do broker and foundations twice, it lets us use the foundations multiple times.
Yeah.
That way, all the other future foundation cards we get are even more worth
In
it.
that case, should we put it on Dawn or me?
I
Because
think we should spread it out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
Because on the one hand, it would be super useful on me, but on the that would be insane. With the right combination of cards, I could literally do it with 2 cards. But I'm not inclined to just pile them all on one
yeah.
person.
Okay.
Broker is a very versatile ability.
Yeah.
It does a lot. It can let you move around the map easier because you can pick the city card
Oh
you
yeah!
need. It can let you recon better. It can
Yeah.
let you explore better. It can go on literally anybody and be good.
Yeah.
I don't really want it on my character because I feel like my character is always doing something else.
Yeah.
So I feel like it might be best on Alan.
It's
I'm inclined
Muffles.
to agree.
It's Lieutenant Muffles. I gave myself presumptuous promotion.
That's every promotion. That's every promotion except when you're dead.
I won't be a lieutenant when I die. Okay.
And do we want to do foundations twice or infrastructure?
Infrastructure means it's worth
1 card is worth 3 or 2 cards are worth 2.
2 cards are worth 2.
Yeah, that way we have a higher chance of winning.
Yeah.
Where's
Now
the
we
player
gotta
deck?
now we gotta choose which cards.
Probably one of each.
We should do different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What colors needed the most? I
Uh,
think not a yellow, because the yellow kind of has one that it gets every
Hmm.
game.
Yellow's good right now.
What about the only other options are blue
No,
and
we should
black.
do. We should have.
Wait, question.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? No. I was gonna say, wait, are we able to keep this one for points? But it's probably better if we just
that's a
take
good
this
point.
combo
I
instead
think
to build
it-
more.
I think that it might be nice if they are cards that
We have stickers for that, don't we?
Yeah.
Where
Well,
are they?
the thing we're thinking of is just a better combo anyway, so we might as well put it on like a blue and a black.
Yeah, I know, but now I'm like thinking, we have that upgrade. Where is that upgrade?
Oh.
what, the permanent?
The permanent.
There.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
How much
it's plus
points is
3.
that?
3.
It's 3? Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Oh,
We
no.
can't even do it.
Nah, it's cool. We'll mosey along and we'll, once we get to the next tier, we'll probably use.
Yeah, so now the question is which specific blue and black cards? There's Tripoli, Cairo, and
It honestly
Istanbul.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I don't want to be blamed for accidentally screwing up something that we might need later on.
Well, we should do it on one of the ones that has 3 cards.
Alright, so London, New York, or Washington? I'm inclined London, honestly.
London, I feel like we might need to use more often to move there. We should do one of the well-connected cities.
So-
Well,
So then probably New York.
Well, Washington.
New York or Washington.
I like Washington better because Washington's kind of useless in terms of... No, actually...
Washington's harder to get
Yeah,
to.
you're right. So, yeah,
So
New
I
York.
think New York.
Yeah, okay. So let's do New
Do
York.
New York and then either Tripoli or Istanbul.
I like Istanbul.
Cool.
Alright.
So it takes 2 supply cubes to do the C thing too? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was just confirming. Because connecting New York to Joelport isn't a bad call, actually. I hadn't thought of that before.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah. It's not amazing, but it's not a bad call either. I feel like it's more useful than connecting London to New York or
You
like
know, I think we should do that the first turn because we can put 2 on Joelport to start with, and then whoever's first can pick it up and just build it.
Or we put 2 on Citadel de Jakov, and then we still do it first turn. We just delay it a moment. So we can have that connect to Cairo.
Oh, for Cairo too. Yeah, we can do that both to Joelport and Cairo. We can do them the first turn.
We could do it both, yeah.
Yeah.
What upgrades? What things are we gonna use?
Oh, you were right.
Ration events.
Oh yeah,
We
we
get
get
to put 2
events
ration
now.
events. We have 2 funding now.
Yeah. So let me lay them out real quick. We have extended time. Current player gains 3 actions. It worked the first time. Take a 1 ration event card and just do it again. We got hidden stockpile. Take 6 supply cubes from the reserve and add it to them to the location containing the player pawn. Drastic measures. Remove the 2 play cubes from a grid. We got dispersal. Move 3 supply cubes from one haven into more locations on the grid. We got airlift. We down needs an explanation. 1 quiet night. Also no explanation. Team Bravo. Take 2 stockpile cubes from the stockpile and put them into any locations. Data transfer to players anywhere on the board. Can swap 1 player card from their hands. Extended forecast. Let's joke with the top 8. They improve that. And resilient population. Remove 1 or 2 copies of the specific city from the
Okay.
infection discard pile.
Extended forecast is too good now to not take, I think.
And then I think we should take either the movement one or the plague cubes one.
Plague cubes one?
The removed
No, remove plague cubes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just in light of what happened last game.
Yeah.
it is a safety net.
If we get it.
Yeah.
I actually really like this because it puts it from the reserve directly to the place.
Oh, does it?
I mean, we're so early enough that it's not.
6 cubes from the reserve and add them to a location containing a player pawn.
And then that person just picks
I
them
think
up.
we're at like 6 missing cubes at this point.
Yeah.
We're at the point where this gives us all 6 cubes.
Yeah.
And like, I actually kind of like this because it's just like you get to dump 6 cubes somewhere
And
and
hold on,
immediately
it
pick
is-
them up if you need to. It doesn't go to you; it goes directly to a city.
I don't know. I'm just wondering whether or not you can divide it up among the different player pawns.
I don't think you can.
No.
Okay.
That has to be one thing. But like, you can dump 6 cubes where you are and pick some up and put them somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Or just like dump 6 cubes on a city and basically never have to worry about it for the rest of the game. Not the rest of the game, but for a while.
Yeah. I'm a fan of that, but honestly, I'm kind of so-so about extended forecast. Like, yeah, it's good, but
In the past, it has bought us 3 turns.
yeah.
That's basically what it does. You get to set up your next 3 turns to go exactly how you plan it.
Turn economy wise, it is very useful.
And in terms of action economy, I think this is the best value. Because it's basically like, this is like 12 actions.
Yeah.
In a sense.
It does.
It is actually like 12 actions. Because it's like 6 make supplies you don't have to do, and it's 6 place supplies
It's
you don't
one
have
place
to do.
supply.
Oh, it is 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
7. But yeah,
But that's still good turn action economy.
I mean, it's the same as extended time.
No.
Well, extended time gives you 3 extra
Oh
actions.
yeah, that one is the same as the extended time.
I guess you also get the actions that you normally would start with.
Yeah.
So.
And you're also taking from a outside resource. You're taking from the
It's
reserve.
also from anyone. You can play out of turn and on someone else.
So I understand the argument that's going on here in terms of economy. It's very useful, but do we need the economy or do we need the function?
We needed it last game.
We had plenty in the reserve, or in the stockpile.
I think he's thinking from a perspective of having them on the board in general.
Yeah, just getting them on the
We
board.
needed to get them onto the board.
Yeah, because like we were so busy running around trying to do fire control that
We didn't draw production cards until the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did not get like any
That's
production
kind of an
cards.
RNG thing.
Yeah.
We never addressed Gonti's question. It was RNGs or Heart of the Cards, which is stronger? Discuss.
I mean, clearly RNG's in this case.
Yeah, Heart of the Cards is more of like a team.
Is it like the Holy Trinity? Is it
No.
RNG's, Heart of the Cards, and like one other thing?
No, what I think is RNGesus is like its own religion, and Heart of the Cards more of a philosophy, like Taoism. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Heart of the Cards is more like the meme team, like Team Instinct on Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
and then RNGesus is one of the more larger recognized teams.
Resilient Population was also really good last game. In previous, in days future past.
Yeah, you
up
move
to
like
2.
2 cards.
Yeah, you move the copies, and it just reduces the chances of something getting
So it could make
screwed
it
up.
would just make like Denver or like Chicago just say,
immune. Yeah.
alternate or Atlanta. You know, if we want to use it for the 1.
Yeah.
I
mean, well, don't we actually do this setup before we choose these?
We double check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do that because I remember there was a reason why we put resilient population is if we get screwed over.
Yeah, double
in the
check.
setup.
So
what we-
I'd like to also point out that Atlanta only has a population of 1. So if that gets a plague cube, we're losing that city.
Yeah.
Unless we put a supply center.
Yeah.
We have other ways to protect it. Yeah.
Yeah. I can you check the rulebook, Brandon? for
Yeah,
next
double
year?
check the order.
It does population before anything else. Which means that if it drops to 0, then we have to do the 2 thing.
Not at the end. We're talking about the setup. When we choose these cards, I'm pretty sure we choose these cards after we see the situation on the board. Because that's one of the reasons why we chose to take resilient population, because we drew like 3 on the first turn.
Also, let's double check how many cards we have.
Hey, are we playing another game? Because we got.
We have an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Holy shit. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3,
That's the end game stuff.
6, 7, 8,
We need to set up stuff.
10,
Oh,
1, 2,
well-
3, 4, 10, 1, 2.
No, well, if this gets a plague cube this game, we lose this city.
Unless we put a center on it.
These resolve first.
No.
Yeah, remember this.
Oh.
That was a conversation we had before.
Wait, what?
So
No, if,
No,
if-
there's
if-
one at the
it
end.
says if a location's population would decrease and increase by 1, its
Oh,
population
okay,
stays the same.
okay. I see. Okay. So then
Uh,
we definitely have to build one there if that happens.
can I see the book, please?
There you go.
Yeah, I kind of want to put one down there anyways. To get it back up.
Yeah. Maybe even spend a sticker. Or
So
spend 3 points to just permanently put one there.
okay, we supply the grid and infect the grid first before preparing the player deck and the events.
okay.
So we need to do the cubes. Have we removed 6 of the cubes?
Are they still on the baggie?
We haven't put them back in.
Yeah. they're still
Double
there.
check how many cubes we're supposed to have.
We haven't put any back in. We didn't have the thing to take any out of reserve.
Yeah, how much less do we get?
6, which is exactly what's in the bag.
Is it the same between?
Well,
oh
we're not
wait,
March.
it's still,
It's
in,
still,
it's still March.
February. It's still March, sorry.
Yeah, it's still March. So it's the same number of cubes. So you don't have to.
No.
Okay, so we got to supply the grid. Christ.
Are we doing the sea route thing, or we're dropping 2 on Jailport?
We'd also want to put 2 here in order to get that one from Cairo.
And then should we just do the thing where we just drop 1
Or
on each?
we don't have to even do that. We can produce twice and then build.
Yeah, that's
Because we're
also.
not gonna have to go anywhere first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't need to do this one.
Yeah, we can produce twice. We'll have availability to do other stuff.
Because no one spawns in here though.
Yeah, but we move, produce, build.
Okay. So
Yeah.
should we just drop 1 on all the cities?
Do-
I think putting base population on everything is like the best bet
we
can
don't have enough
possibly-
to base population everything.
Okay. Let's just kind of put things around, see what we feel about it.
You want the base ones here? What
We
about
don't have enough to base population.
What
We're
about
still
this
missing Lagos.
I'm a bit worried about that one. Yeah, we already lost something from Cairo.
We should put 2 on Atlanta this time. Oh my god, this sucks.
seems legit?
Alright, how's everyone feeling that?
Bad.
I'm starting to feel like maybe we shouldn't be connecting cities.
Well, we need to do the
So we get more
searches.
points though.
Yeah, the searches is kind of what I'm leaning towards trying to like gear up to do. I don't know if it's feasible that we can do it as quickly as we want to, but
Well, the reason that I'm talking about the searching is because of supply economy in future months. Do we have... This is like where it actually gets political, and that's interesting. Do we have the supplies in the coming months to support additional cities?
absolutely not. But that's the whole point of like trying to spread out, because we do get more points for spreading out, and we also need to figure out the story of like the havens and stuff,
We
right?
primarily get points for winning.
I would argue that the only way for us to get more resources that will allow us to win is to explore and to search cities.
Yes.
Because that's how we get access to more havens and
I will also point out that we have only searched one city
yeah.
once. Of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 5 additional cards that have searches on them, we've done 1. And now we have 2 more.
Yeah. Additionally, now that we have the broker, the cities that we connect, those city cards go immediately to our discard.
Oh, so we
So
can
the
pick
broker
one.
can pick up the search card for the
Yeah.
cities
Right.
that we connect this game.
Yeah,
You're right,
that's-
so we should connect cities.
We should connect and search cities this
For
game.
this game at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How many cards do we have total? Did we?
Are
It's
we
41.
are we allowed
so
to
we
look at
need
the reserve?
6.
We need 6 epidemic cards? Fuck.
We are allowed to look at the reserve. There
I
is
was-
a search on Bogota, 2 on Lima,
Okay.
1 on Santiago, 1 on Mexico City, and 2 on Los Angeles.
There's 2 on Lima.
It's probably to unlock pro.
Yeah, one of them is
Right.
search on the land and search on the sea.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so then my top priority is going to be, that is 2 searches right there and connect 2 cities. So my thought is immediately I want to connect to Lima, connect to, what about San Francisco?
San Francisco did not have a search on the sea. Oh, it does have a search on the sea.
Does it have, okay, it has both. Okay, so then my thoughts are, priorities are connect Lima, connect San Francisco, that's it. Do not connect any other cities. And my reasoning there is so we are continuing to expand, continuing to get more, and getting those searches done without overextending ourselves too early before we have the means to produce more resources.
Yeah, I think definitely prioritizing one thing to try to get done, so you can get it done, is the best way to go.
Yeah, so we're going to need to build these so that those can be our goals then. So reconning regions, I think, should take a backseat.
I mean, if you do the search action and it gives the opportunity, I can go in there and I can do the search action right away.
You know, it's also possible that one of these will also give us a haven.
Yeah.
So then, what we should probably do is first...
Hold on, let me recount this. Keep going, sorry.
So then, first, I think what I want to blitz immediately is connect Lima, have you pick up the Lima card, and search it twice. That'll give us 1 connect cities and the 2 searches, and then if that gives us connection to a haven, it completes the haven objective, and we don't need to connect anything else.
The mandatory objective.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
But in theory, if we do that, we can complete 2 objectives, minimum at least 1 objective, turn 2.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's...
we gotta get the card.
Yeah, you gotta get the card.
Well...
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, getting over there and the trading stuff is fine. Like,
well, with the broker, you can just pick it up, because it goes to the discard.
it's as an action. I can't do it in 1 turn. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I see.
I love
Well, that's why I said
the
2
play.
turns.
Okay.
I love the play. Oh, you meant,
Yeah, I said
you
2
meant,
turns.
You said round.
2 rounds.
Yeah, okay.
2
That's
rounds.
where I got
Yeah,
confused.
not 2 actions, 2 rounds.
No, turns is
2 rounds.
Mm.
I said 2 rounds. Not 2 turns.
I heard turns.
yeah, I
Maybe I
had turns
said
too.
But
Well,
yeah, I
and
know what
then
you mean.
it's
Yeah.
2 turns
Yeah.
per person. It's
Yeah.
because then I can go over here.
Yeah, it's kind of weird actually. Just like taking a step back, turns and rounds both mean like turning like in a circle in some regards.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, wait.
Fucking terminology.
Also, worth noting, if we explore the 1 population ones, we only add 1 city card.
Yes.
So if we expand to the lower population cities first, that actually helps us on this.
This is a good point.
And it gives us more points.
Yeah, so I think
So
we'll
it gives
do
us the
first.
same amount of points while not stretching our resources.
So not quite San Francisco,
So 6.
but Lima and Los Angeles.
I need to recount. I miscounted wrong. I counted wrong.
Okay. So then, in theory, whoever, it doesn't matter who goes first, but my first action, my thought is go, so move, produce, build.
And then my action would be 1, 2, 3, trade, and then just be ready to the next turn in Lima.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or Brandon could move you over there.
I
Regardless,
to Don, who's already in position.
Yeah.
Huh?
yeah, regardless, we can get at least 1 objective done really fast.
We're gonna blitz your ass, Lima.
So if I go and do that, my first round, then I can focus on trying to put down more of the supply centers as you're searching things.
Yeah. Should we do the infect thing? 'Cause I
Yes.
did shuffle, and I kind of am a bit worried that our plan
Yeah,
get
turn by
kind of
X
skewed.
degrees.
Alright,
and
yeah,
oh,
let's
I
do this
see.
shit in
Right.
order. Alright.
Wah! London,
Alright.
Sao Paulo, Lagos, Tripoli, Denver, Lagos, Istanbul, New York, Sao Paulo.
Oh shit.
Well, we're definitely going to Sao Paulo first.
Yeah, it's in line with our plan. It is a bit dicier.
Okay, I recounted. So it's city cards, which doesn't include or unrationed events and the produced supplies.
Okay.
So we have 42, which is 6.
Okay.
But
So now we do the prepare. Now we need to decide our events.
In the deck, does that include what goes in our hand?
Yes.
Yes,
Because
it
it's step
totals-
5 before step
Okay.
6.
Okay.
I thought it was worth checking because that's 8 difference. That's an 8 card difference there, and that could make or break the
All
number.
right. So then, can I see the infection discard then, please? The infection discard. Thank you.
Yeah. Do we have any doubles?
Yes.
Oh yes,
Sao Paulo.
Lagos, I think.
And Lagos.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
2
okay.
doubles.
Yes.
They're
I
next
mean,
to each
they're
other.
the same.
Yeah.
So
They're next to
Lagos
each
and
other.
Sao Paulo.
That is much better.
We could make a
Sao
sea route to
Paulo.
them.
They already
Oh,
have
yeah.
No, sorry, I was like,
Your powers of observation are impeccable, young
thank you.
Padawan.
Yeah.
I'm 2 steps ahead.
So we have 2 doubles, no triples, but that can change
Thank
really
God.
fast.
Yeah, Denver has me worried.
Yeah, Denver has me a little worried too.
Yeah, Denver's like the fuck out there.
Yeah, the only person to get there pretty quick is
I
Brandon.
can get there.
Why did we only put 1 on Denver?
We put 2 on there.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
We put 1.
We put 2 on Atlanta.
Yeah.
oh, I was told to do that because Atlanta's the ones that we're worried about.
Yeah.
That is actually going to be a pain.
Oh, we didn't choose the Russian events. No,
Yeah.
No, that's why I have these out, so we can't
Yeah,
choose the ration
okay.
events.
I was shook.
We can do one quiet night in the hope of Karate Chop, like just taking out Denver.
Cool. Wait, you mean resilient population?
Resilient population. To try to take out the Denver cards.
I like resilient population, especially now that we only have double ups.
Yeah, we
Oh
have
yeah,
double.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of options.
Yeah,
for
securing Lagos early on might be
Or
the way
Sao
to go.
Paulo.
Or Sao Paulo.
And I still like extended forecast.
I'm kind of a fan of hidden stockpile now that we've had this layout because if someone gets Denver, we can just kind of yeet a big thing on them.
We could do airlift to get us to those hard to reach cities too.
It's only 1 use.
Yeah, and Brandon's ability kind of helps mitigate the need for it.
I'm also a fan of the one that gets rid of the infection. or the
Oh,
plague cubes.
yeah, you know what? That's also really
That
good.
could save someone's life.
Especially if it's at the end of the game and we can like remove them and reduce the population loss
Pretty
Yeah,
tasty
sure.
too.
at the end
That's a
of the
good
game.
point.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
Alright.
So 6 epidemics.
Yeah. Okay. While I get this ready.
You okay over there?
Getting hype.
Okay. Alright, so just to confirm, these are the cards that we have. We have Tripoli, Denver, Istanbul, London, New York, 2 Lagos, 2 Sao Paulo.
Okay, make sure you
Yeah.
give us, yeah.
I'm just shuffling because I really want to make sure that I have it shuffled and I don't even remember it, just so that way we have the possibility of it being in our starting hand, which is what I'm really hoping for.
What are you doing eating toxic waste?
You know what? The world's gone to shit.
Yeah, you don't have to make it worse.
It makes
It's so melted.
Is he eating?
So old.
Is he eating those 100-year-olds?
They're not that old.
They're
They're
pretty
young.
old.
They're 75 years old. They're 75 years old. How many times
Have
tell
I
you
told you guys the story
They
yet?
are a year exactly
All right.
old. By the way,
Okay,
because we bought them. Shut up. We bought them for Brandon's birthday stream, and Brandon's birthday's tomorrow.
How
They are a year, yeah.
They're precisely
Okay.
a year old. They got Istanbul and Lagos.
Finally.
So,
Hey, look at that.
probably
Hey.
should have said this on the podcast. I'm gonna say it now anyway. I showed Don this, but I didn't show the rest of you. I haven't told Chad. So, my brother's been cleaning out our garage at home for like a while now. It's been a continuous project, and he found 2 jars of kimchi
Oh,
that my mother prepared 6 years ago.
Oh no.
No,
And-
that's good for kimchi.
And he told my mom about it, and she's like, "Oh, those will be good for 1,000 years." And he was like, "No, that's gross. We should get rid of these." I was like, "No, it's fine. We'll just eat them in 994 years."
Kimchi does last a long time. I don't know if that was
My
even
favorite
enough.
part of the transaction is the one that you're neglecting, where he said, "Fine, that'll be your inheritance. I'll take the house." That was my favorite part of that transaction.
Yeah.
honestly, you might be able to get good money for that online.
Yeah. No, dude.
Gonti's is very, very much like no.
Well, it really depends. You have to like actually be there and like witness the kimchi in order to make a decision, because you can ferment bad. There are ways to ferment bad. If this is good for fermented kimchi, then I'm imagining the age just improves the flavor. But if it's badly fermented kimchi, then you're just kind of up a shit's creek without a
And
paddle.
it's not fermented, it's demented.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
We also found, this is on the podcast, a floppy disk with MS-DOS and Windows 2000, and a fucking landline phone,
With the same phone number on it twice.
for whatever reason. Unless the kimchi was kept in perpetual 50-degree condition. It sure isn't!
It was in the garage in Arizona.
Oh.
Garages can get
Yeah.
like 120.
No, because kimchi's already fermented, right? Like, that's his whole deal.
Yeah, but
it's
like
a
heat plus fermentation can be dangerous. It's the heat that's the concern here.
That's a
Oh,
cold
you know,
pickle.
let's look this up.
No, yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's how beer be brewed.
I don't think beer is done with heat though.
Ah, yes.
I don't know.
We can make a brewery that specializes in just leaving the brew out in the Arizona sun during the summer.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Gonti's is kind of right.
It's not dead yet. You gotta kill it. I guess we can't kill it with fire because that's how it was born. Born in fire. It rises.
Temperature?
Oh, we need a roll.
What's it?
Oh, you definitely need to keep it at a specific temperature. How is fermentation
11.
affected by temperature?
3.
Hey.
Hey, Don, get above 19. Roll 20. Natural 20.
5.
No.
Me.
Alright, I got Washington and Istanbul.
Hello, my dear. How are you
Hello.
doing, Kerfuffle?
What up?
Was the
Hi,
kimchi
Kerfuffle.
buried? If it was, should still be. And she's right. Test it for science.
Yeah, no.
Eat
I,
it.
I still
Albert.
think that there's a small chance that it's still good. You need to get, like, it appraised. Yeah, appraised. Kimchi can be pretty valuable if it's, like, pretty old.
Alright, hold on.
So I go first.
How much is a 6-year-old jar of kimchi worth?
Alright, let's see what we got.
So I gotta.
How can you tell if kimchi's gone bad?
It.
Oh, generally speaking, if stored properly, kimchi doesn't go bad, it just ripens.
It's probably not been
Yeah.
stored properly, is the thing.
Alright, hold on.
It's
How
been-
to store kimchi.
It's been more or less just like in the garage where
Oh,
it gets
shit.
very hot.
God, this is freaking out.
I just realized something, Brandon. We can't do the blitz because you go first.
Yep.
Because
I'm sorry.
no, yeah, Brandon, fucking, you should have rolled lower, Brandon.
Wait.
We could put it in a culture. That'll give us
Oh,
that'll give us a
yeah.
good scientific explanation of what kind of bacteria is in there.
No, that's fine, Brandon. We just need to adapt.
Improvise, adapt,
Improvise.
overcome.
Wait. Why can't we?
Brandon can just do it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you could do that. Yeah.
I mean, or I could go to Denver and do that thing.
What thing?
That thing.
Oh, did anyone draw a search card? No. Okay, cool. Oh shit, we got like we got no
Yup.
place
Yep.
cards either.
All right, where am I dropping? Am I going to Denver or am I going to restock Sao Paulo?
We could still do the blitz because Dawn's right. There was nothing unique about her character that allowed her to do that. It's just something that she wanted to
This
do.
is just a recipe for making kimchi.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
That also leaves me at a. Well, I guess someone can come over and.
I mean, I'd be going over there anyways.
No, well, what if we draw the third Sao Paulo?
That's a possibility, Brandon.
I'm not a fan of that.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of just first turn taking
Yeah.
a little scratchy do. I'm very scared about that.
Okay. Well, if you went to Denver, you it's same possibility, right? Because you couldn't place, and that's one. Oh, you could pick up one from Atlanta and move it to Denver, I guess.
I'm just producing Denver.
No, because the actions. You need to place. You need
To
an action
be-
to produce and an action to place.
Well, I discard to get there.
Oh, you're entirely right.
I'm the jumpy boy.
Yeah, you're the jumpy boy. I
To
totally
be fair,
forgot.
I also have
Or should I
no
hold it?
idea what's happened
No,
to the
you're-
kimchi. It might have been thrown away, I don't know.
Well, how about this? Kerfuffle, my dear, my darling. How are you, by the way? I miss you. We can send you a jar. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Science! Maybe there's a pandemic card that can tell you what to do with the kimchi.
Yeah.
It's like imagining one of these fucking jars to a stranger.
Oh,
did
no. No, this is Servant. This is Ryan's partner. I've met her in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's like
I know.
we salute the mailman as he goes off.
But still, mailing it to a stranger.
Oh, just mail it to
I-
a stranger. If you too would like to receive your free jar of 6-year-old debatably edible kimchi, go ahead and send your address to us right now at blanket-term@gmail.com, and we will mail you a fucking jar of kimchi. Again, we don't know if it's edible.
For 6 years.
Take it as a poor grad student.
Alright, so
Okay.
Brandon, in regards to
Hold
your
on,
turn,
no, we should just do a giveaway. Wait, is this legal? Can we legally do a
No,
giveaway of
'cause-
something that may not be edible?
Additionally, I will say, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I think she did like wrap it in like blankets. Like I think she didn't just leave it in the garage. I think it was like at least some
No.
attempt was made to insulate it.
Yeah. So, Brandon, in regards to your first turn, you're entirely right. You're uniquely qualified to go protect Denver.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's no one else that can get there to do anything, so I think that...
I mean, Alan could go and do the thing in Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Peace.
Yeah.
So I'll discard one of these cards.
That's a little annoying, because I wish that we could use those to build another base.
But, yeah.
So this is one.
2, 3, and then place.
Or do I run over to Atlanta?
Why?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's the same, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't draw
It's-
Atlanta, we put 2 cubes on there.
So 1, 2, and then drop.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
it's
We just don't need a epidemic.
how are you feeling today, Sterling? It's your girl. All right, it's your girl, Sterling Silver.
She's-
Silver.
She's doing her vlog, Her travel vlog.
Hey,
That's
got another
true.
yellow.
Hey,
Nice.
you did it.
Atlanta.
Nice.
That's the one Atlanta card.
Cool.
That's the only Atlanta card. You are correct.
Honestly, at least we're not gonna get that in the epidemic, and that's kind of a safe zone now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta is safe now.
And Istanbul.
Yay.
Desirable draw.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Desirable.
Player
and
cards
how-
already? Yeah, you
They
did.
have dedicated fridge for kimchi. What the fuck? Saw it on-
So...
Saw it on Chef Stable, so it must be true.
1, 2,
Hold
3,
on.
4. No. Don, I realized that I probably should have said this. I don't think I can do it on my turn either.
Why not?
Because I'm one extra turn away from Sao Paulo.
Oh, yeah, because you're over there.
Yeah, and there's no way that I can... Because no one has any production in their inventory.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh,
We'll.
Otherwise, I should have just used my turn to place 1 cube and then just move Alan over.
It's still worthwhile to go there and to place a cube there.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
protect it.
I mean, you're gonna be there anyway.
No, you're gonna want to be over there anyways, because me or Albert,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that
do you want me
that'll
to
save
do
the
it?
action.
And
so.
you head into the Middle East.
I should be focusing on keeping things topped up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you head to the Middle East, and I'll head to. Sao
Yeah,
Paulo.
and I'll be on standby there, so that way we can do the. Actually, no. Now that I do it, I can just do it on my turn because there's no point for you being there.
Huh,
So Don, I think I can handle it.
What?
I don't think I even need you there. In Sao Paulo.
It speeds up the process. So.
Yeah, it does speed up the process is the biggest thing. So it's your call.
Yeah.
It speeds up the process if I do
Yeah,
it, or
okay.
we only have one person
Yeah.
tethered there.
I mean, you can go in and then just pull out once you do the connection.
yeah,
so
that's what I was
fine.
thinking.
Okay,
I was thinking
Yeah.
1,
1,
2, 3,
2,
build, and then
3,
going and doing everything.
4. Okay, I'm gonna place. That's all my 4 actions.
Draw your fun cards.
Denver and the pen epidemic.
It's the fun card.
Wait, that was a Denver card?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, that was
not the not
the
police.
not bad
Hold on,
ones.
I'm gonna look something up.
New York.
Oof.
Ow.
Oh wait, now there's 2 New Yorks in here.
Shit.
Yay!
Well,
God
that's
damn it, New
that's
York.
why we put the
Yeah.
remove the cubies.
We haven't drawn it yet, but
I know, but it's
it's
fun.
still scary.
Hold on.
Cubies.
Is it legal to send expired food through the mail?
It's not expired.
Not
It's
signing it.
yeah.
Well, if we're advertising it as a company, it probably is, but
I mean, the biggest thing about kimchi is that it's a fermented product, which is
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that might fall under alcohol jurisdiction. For,
Yeah.
like, because the laws are silly.
In which case, it's even harder, probably, to send it out.
yeah. I don't want to bring it up, but that's the only reason why. I don't think it's illegal to actually like. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if it would be like legal for someone to like for a company to do a giveaway of expired pizza,
Yeah.
for example.
Like Little Caesars made too much pizza, and they're like, surprise giveaway.
I mean,
Come find our geocaching
no. Where
pizza.
if they're advertising it as inedible.
Oh, I see.
Because the thing is, oh yeah, if you give somebody something that is bad and will definitely give them food poisoning, it is poisoning them intentionally.
okay.
That's
Sao
it.
Paulo.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Wait, no, I can just move him. It's fine. I mean, this is a pain in the
Yeah, this
ass.
is
but
Also, yeah, we do get increased population, so I guess that's fine.
we just have to be like cautious about this.
That's like of all the cities, that's the best city to get.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the ass.
Oh, it's
It
gonna
is.
make making connections from there annoying.
Although I
you
wanted
could-
to end my turn there too.
Oh yeah.
You could do it from Buenos Aires instead.
That's rough
Make a
though.
road.
It's a pain.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, but you could.
If you produce before you leave, Dawn can pick them up, move, build, and get out.
This is true.
Yeah.
If you produce, but then it means that you have to produce.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see.
it's best for you to do it because you
Oh,
don't
wait,
you don't
it's-
take anything to place, right?
But New York.
Yeah, I need to get to New York and place stuff down.
2, 3, 4. You can still do one in Joelport and one in New York with your movements.
That's not
Oh, that would save me one.
Yeah, then you can still get out.
Because that's 1,
Could
2,
you?
3, 4.
Oh yeah,
And then you can pick that up.
Yeah, and then you can still get out with that extra action save.
this is true. Aren't you funny, Gaunties? Wouldn't change the characteristic of Little Caesars much.
Yo.
Bah!
Buenos Aires. That's one
Oh.
of the search ones, actually.
Hey.
Oh fuck!
Ah, there's a good one,
not the
Brandon.
police.
There's a good one.
And Jacksonville.
Alright.
Nice.
I can try to make my way there and just do this on my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Brandon can move
No,
to Dawn.
I think
Oh,
that,
wait,
I
no.
think you stick to your roll, because it's one, it takes movement to get there, and two, it's better if you prioritize damage control before the damage gets hit.
That's
You know what I mean?
Our over reliance on teamwork is, yeah.
Tripoli.
I think that's what fucked us last time.
Yeah.
Tripoli. Denver.
No, it's,
It's just two.
that's
It's
it.
just two.
Wow. Yeah, I almost drew a third, didn't
Yeah.
I? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're funny, Gaunties. We like having you around.
I could find a way to discard this and then Alan could pick it up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I have to find a way to discard it somehow. Meh, that's my turn.
We'll get around to it eventually.
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
Big move.
Because we can't end our turns there.
Yeah.
Well, you got the extra piece, so you can end in Buenos Aires.
We could just make a connection through Buenos Aires.
I could just make a connection to Buenos Aires.
It's a pain in the ass.
I mean, I can do it. It would be a pain for Alan, is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon's
Not-
moving me, because if you end your turn in Buenos Aires, Brandon can move me to you. Because
Yeah, Brandon has the move.
Yeah, he has to move me anyways.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just end
So
in
I
Buenos
can
Aires-
actually end in Lima, by the way.
Oh.
Because I can do, if I connect through Buenos Aires, I go, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
can't-
that might be the
you
best.
can't draw Lima then.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can't connect Buenos Aires to Lima.
Oh, we're right.
Why?
there's
Because
a
the
little-
water. The water right here
Oh,
prevents
yeah, it's
it.
in the center. Yeah.
Because it's the center to the center.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
you have to
can't
go through
even do
Lima.
that.
Yeah. I mean, that's still
I
not.
can still end in Lima.
Yeah,
What am I
this-
thinking?
this
I
is
go
good.
1, 2,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
3, 4. Yeah,
and then
it's
then
fine.
enemy in Lima's even better because I don't have to spend a movement to
Yeah.
get there because that's where I want to be
Alright.
anyways.
I need the Sharpie and the ruler.
Ruler back over here.
Fermented peas, though.
Bees?
Bees? I'm not saying the ruler.
God damn it. Did you take it with you somewhere, Brandon?
No.
What about the Sharpie?
No.
Oh, the ruler?
No.
I did the ruler.
They're both probably next to each other somewhere, like,
Dumb.
just off, like, because we, like, cleaned the table off. Is my dad.
There's the ruler.
On your desk.
It's on my desk.
Sharpie should be nearby.
Is the Sharpie on my desk?
Check if there's an extra one in the bowl, in the cup.
I already checked. Albert, you might not want to project as much. Yes, they are both on Albert's desk on opposite corners for literally no reason.
It's because Albert picks stuff up for no reason.
Yep.
Cheers, funny goofy dog.
Bees!
Also, I totally stuck the old 4 onto it instead of eating the 4.
Where'd you put it?
It's on next to the
What?
No.
So yeah, draw that line.
You gotta draw that line.
Oh my god.
Don, you gotta draw that line.
Anchovies.
Yeah, I know, I'm reading chat.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I want to do for my birthday. And says no.
What,
Are you
like
asking
pandemic?
whether or not?
No, I
fermented
was
bees
gonna
are a
say
thing?
eat anchovies on pizza, but
You're
I can just
disgusting.
do that whenever. Like, there's a Safeway down the street. I could just walk and get
Get
anchovies.
your
You can-
forbidden
alright.
anchovies on your forbidden pizza.
Go to Safeway,
Put it in
buy
put it in ramen or
anchovies,
something.
buy a cheese pizza from Domino's, because Domino's won't make us an anchovy pizza.
I mean, neither will
It's
fucking
a sin
Pizza
against
Hut.
humanity.
Oh yeah, there's like a Pizza Hut that's like technically closer than the Domino's, yet we always go to the
That's
Domino's.
because pizza doesn't have any good sales and the crust
I
is
don't think
bad.
Pizza Hut's closer than the Domino's.
It
I
is.
think they're on the same corner.
No, it's
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It is a mile south.
It's just right there.
But fuck Pizza Hut. It's It's more
Yeah.
expensive than Domino's.
Pizza Hut is definitely more expensive, but like, wait, can you put hot sauce on
does
Domino's
Pizza
pizza?
still do those buffets on like Thursdays or
Pizza
whatever?
Hut doesn't have buffet.
One in Oro Valley's did.
Oh, the salad buffet or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they had a
We didn't do
so
that.
Pizza Hut, they have like the salad bar.
All right,
You
give me
can
the
get
Lima shit.
salad, and then it also had
Mm.
on. I think it was like there's the card, and that goes to the discard.
Oh shit! I don't have a yellow card.
Insane.
Oh, does it have to be a yellow card?
Oh,
That's
yeah, yeah.
insane,
I have to have the
though.
same color.
Just bees? That's wild.
Um,
What? What are you looking for?
I have to have a yellow card in order to swap it out, so I gotta wait.
Maybe that's
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, you don't have a yellow card on you, dude.
Where's the reserve though? Did you pull them out of the reserve?
Yep.
Yeah.
I put the Lima one in here, and the ones in the.
There's only one Lima card? I thought you said there was two.
Population.
No, there's
two
two
searches.
searches on it.
Yeah.
If we didn't get just boned by that green cube, I would just hop to you and hand you my Sao Paulo card and then walk or waddle away.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to give me a scar,
No.
or what if
You want to know how I got these scars?
my friend played a practical joke on me?
That's not what happened. Used to be the largest consumer of kale before the kale fad. Interesting.
Nice.
Used it as a decoration on the salad bar. Perfect. The only thing it's actually good for.
Dude, roasted kale and
What did you do
pineapple
again?
and coconut oil is the best. It tastes like popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah, because most of the popcorn flavor you taste when you're eating popcorn isn't actually the popcorn, it's the coconut oil. So when you fry kale inside of coconut oil, it tastes similar to popcorn.
Oh.
Tastes fucking good.
So I guess it's
A little
Don's
keto
turn?
trick. No, Don's just finished her turn.
Or
Yeah, I just finished. Oh, I haven't gotten my cards though. I need the
Oh.
cards.
I believe that's two.
We received Washington and Sao Paulo.
Oh,
New York and Lagos.
scary.
This is spookin'.
That's
Just keep using it for pesto.
Yeah.
That's fair.
that scares me.
That sounds good,
Brandon,
actually.
you don't move me to Dawn because I don't even have the card to do what I want to do there.
But I don't want you to get the little scratchy.
Putting me in New York might be fine.
But then you're still at risk of a scratchy.
Last of the rest.
I mean, if I go to Lima, that's still no choice. There's still no risk. But the biggest thing is that it's gonna take me so many actions to get back out.
Oh.
That's what I'm worried about. If I go to New York, sure, I risk it, but at this point, it's the same risk that Albert's running.
What were you planning to do, Brandon?
I'm just gonna put you.
Yeah, that was the original plan, but then I realized that
I don't know, like throw more stuff onto Denver and Atlanta.
Or Washington or New York?
I
What about Tripoli?
can't get there.
What?
I mean, I guess
where are you?
I guess I can't. I'm here.
Oh, I thought you were Albert.
No. So I guess if I didn't want to move Alan and just let him take it, I could go to New York, but.
Need a production card.
Yeah.
No, same thing with New York. You couldn't. Yeah, you could get there, but you couldn't place.
Yeah, he could. He can do the runner thing.
No, he can't. He has to be in a haven or
I
a
keep
supply
forgetting
center.
that.
Yeah. So I don't know about that, Haas.
Yeah.
So I'll leave Albert to his duties and keeping the board supplied, I guess.
Yeah, I have to.
I mean, unless Alan wants to move to
Well,
you
yeah,
and
that's better option because that means that I can put something there and potentially.
skedaddle.
and
yeah.
then I can do something.
Yeah.
else.
So like it
like
There's a
Mr.
risk
Sheffield?
of a scratchy there, but a guaranteed scratchy in Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
would move him to New York.
Isn't New York one of our doubles though?
Yeah, and if I go there, then it reduces the chance of Albert getting scarred, but it increases the chance of both of us getting scarred. You know what I mean? It's weird, but it's actually interesting if we want to actually do the math on this
All right,
because
well, where do you want to go, Alan?
I want to go to New York.
All right.
I personally am willing to take that risk because I could also prevent Albert from potentially
Yeah.
getting a scar because that's a draw,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Alright,
You got a random hair.
You can come join us in New York.
no. So I'm gonna produce. I'm gonna move and I'm gonna drop it in Atlanta.
You don't want to put one in Denver?
Like,
You might have to come back there anyways.
Yeah.
yeah, I might end up going back there anyway to, I don't know, maybe connect to Los Angeles or something, and do the searches on this end.
Who had the Buenos Aires card? Albert?
I have it.
Hmm.
It was like one of the worst people to have it, but I honestly might be there.
I mean, a lot of it has to do is discard it for Alan to get it.
Well,
Well, I
it's-
guess Albert has
You
to.
you have the
Or
get
Alan
reach
has to
hand
do it.
limit.
Alright.
Or he uses it to build something.
Yeah.
Or to travel.
Oh yeah, you could just travel.
Travel there, yeah, and then travel there, and then go to.
That would save you some action because if you want to help protect Sao Paulo a bit more.
Best, but also weirdest food everyone has ever eaten.
Oh, mine's kind of no. Actually, compared to you guys, it's probably out there. There's Navajo cheat, and then there's also Navajo blood brain sausage. Hey,
I can remove the 2 plate cubes.
I was only one out just now, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So well, that's not an action. It's planning time. So if one gets placed on New York,
Yeah.
you can remove it.
Save our asses.
Yeah.
Well, draw your infection cards.
Sterling!
Let me think about an answer to that.
Istanbul.
London.
Oh god, I have to get there as well.
Jobs just get harder and harder for Albert.
Yeah.
For old UV Beaker.
What are our answers though?
Blood brain sausage, specifically sheep. Sheep blood brain
Yeah,
sausage.
I've also. Oh, there's a. I actually eat this dish a lot. It's called Fuchi Fei Pian. It's a Sichuan dish. It has beef tripe and a bunch of other just beef stuff. And it's like served cold with like a really hot sauce.
Interesting.
It's very good if you like spicy.
Beef tripe is really good.
I can't say I've eaten anything particularly weird that is also. Oh, 1,000-year-old egg. A lot of people don't like it. I love that shit. Look it up. It's terrifying looking.
I've also had that. Yeah, that's pretty alright.
I actually it's just like a hard-boiled egg that's slightly fermented.
For me, like I'm kind of okay on it.
It tastes really good if you mix it with the right thing. I had a
Yeah.
really good dish while I was in China. It was that diced up with tofu and like some sort of sauce on it. It was really good actually.
It's
It's also $40 for a marrow sauce pasta. Damn, that sounds awesome. Sounds like a really good unique dish.
Yeah, 1,000-year-old egg. I'm like okay on it. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's alright.
All right. So I'm thinking.
I can't really remember if the sea urchin, like the live sea urchin I ate, is like actually that flavorful. Because like they cut it open in front of you and it was like still moving because like
Whoa.
the tendons and stuff.
I think the best thing I can.
We gotta keep going a little bit, unfortunately.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to take time and like answer these questions.
Yeah.
I have to keep moving.
It's just
Yeah.
everyone got their thing. I was like, oh.
The best thing I can do is produce 3 times in place to free you up, Albert. So that
If
way-
you
Jellyfish is
produce
also really good.
You've had
3
jellyfish?
times,
Yeah.
place
Actually,
twice,
jellyfish was
and
like
give
okay.
one to me.
It wasn't very flavorful. It was just weird.
Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, you need one.
Yeah.
And
So
what cards do you have here?
none that take me to the place I need to go, which is the Middle East right now. I think that
Moving to Washington and moving is better than getting to the Middle East on your own.
Oh, wait. I mean, I guess I could also go to Buenos Aires and take care of those 2 cities too. Like, either way, I'm taking care of 2 cities.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to produce 3 times, and then I'm going to place 2 on New York, and then give 1 to Albert, so that way he can get some extra bang for his buck when he's doing his stuff. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I remember jellyfish being like tough.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that.
Like,
You'd think that it'd be like Jello.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but it's like tough jello.
New York and
Oh, that's fun.
There it is.
hooray, everyone! I drew both of them, which means I don't even have a yellow card yet.
Good news, everyone.
Washington.
Bad news, everyone.
That sucks, but it's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We have the rationed event.
Yeah.
We have the remove the cubes event.
It's not that bad, so long as we don't like.
I'm
drop
just
2
trying to
different cities.
think of what's the most effective use of my turn.
Rubbery but squiggly.
Yeah. It's like a noodle that just won't quit.
Do I put a cube on Washington, then fly from Washington somewhere else and place a cube there?
Yeah, it sounds good. It's 2.
What's squiggly as a texture? I don't know what squiggly means.
You know, like octopus?
Octopus is just rubbery.
Yeah, it's rubbery, but it's also like.
But it's like thinner. A thinner slice of octopus.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, that's
I don't know,
jellyfish.
It's like a really
Thanks for
bad
those,
noodle.
Crimson. We
Ugh.
appreciate it.
It's like a really bad noodle brand. That's what you're describing right there.
Ugh, I hate it. I hate
Alright.
it.
Well, it's not your turn.
Bah!
We gotta see what happens. Washington, New York.
All right, Brandon, you should probably just do that thing now.
You want me to do it?
Mm.
I can hold on to it in
Hold
case
on
someone
to it
takes
until
a,
the end
yeah.
of the game, or until you need to save someone's ass.
Yeah.
Because we could just start dropping more.
Oh, I don't like that.
Fuck me up.
That's a really, honestly, that's pretty accurate.
Actually, I'm gonna put 2 there.
Wait, why? Albert, if it's already infected, then we should prioritize getting
doesn't
things
just
less
keep-
infected.
So it doesn't explode.
And it doesn't keep blowing up.
Yeah, it's early. It's really early.
Whatever you think, Albert.
This has the extra bonus of getting me to the Middle East, whereas nothing else I would do would get me there.
Yeah, having to run all over the fucking London Mango, it's kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to spend this Washington card, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's why. I see.
That's
Yeah.
the only way for me to get to the Middle East that's productive.
Man, if we can do this
Oh.
thing, we can like actually make London not like more accessible.
Yeah, make it less.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, we can. No,
Yeah,
we can't.
you can. You would have to.
We would be able to draw a line
From
there.
Istanbul.
Lol. I got New York and Istanbul, which both have our foundations upgrade.
Interesting.
Rad.
But I have to get rid of them somehow so other people can take care
What's
of
your
them.
hand? Yeah.
Yeah, I might start just discarding
Yeah,
them
once you
eventually.
get the hand limit, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Did you draw your infection cards?
London, Denver.
Oh, I should probably put this epidemic card in over there instead of keeping it in my hand. we know for sure.
That's my turn.
Alright, Don.
What do I want to do? Are you gonna try to do the surges?
I will once I draw an orange card, a yellow card.
Mhm.
I'm the only one that can do the search right now, unless Albert get the
Oh, whoops.
Buenos Aires.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah.
I'd have a chance to get
So that just means that we have to wait till I draw a yellow
Yeah.
card.
What
I
are you
guess-
planning on your turn, Brandon?
I can connect Los Angeles. Or well, I could move and move towards it, but like I would be like I move 1, produce 2, and then drop it.
Denver was just drawn. I think that's the
It
only
was
one.
just
Oh, there's 2 in here total.
There's 2 in the
two
deck.
in
That's
there.
why I moved to Atlanta
Yeah.
and then placed 2. So even if we drew 1,
Would
Yeah.
you be okay with? I want to connect Los Angeles, though. That's a very good point. I would rather get the port cities.
Well, it looks like San Francisco is also a port city.
Yeah, but it has a population of 2. I also can't get there anyways. I'm looking for something for me to do right now.
Yeah. You know, now I think about it, if we do end up revealing the region and we get Los Angeles as well, it's very possible that we could discover that same space, and then you can just draw a sea route.
Yeah. The thing is, we need like the searchies. The thing that I was wondering was if I should connect Santiago.
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, exactly. Because if I were to connect Santiago, then Brandon would have to move me.
I mean, I can do that. I don't mind.
I would rather you connect Los Angeles.
Yeah, I think that's
I
fine.
wouldn't be able to do that this turn though.
Can you
Because I don't want to just leave that
Can
open.
you move to Sao Paulo, place a cube, and move away?
Yeah.
That might be the best thing to do. Move to Joelport, so that you can take care of Lagos your next turn,
Yeah, because Lima's basically okay.
or let someone else. Someone else might be able to get to Lagos.
Or do I... Okay, I have a proposal for you.
Yeah.
I do 1, 2. Oh no, I can't do that because producing and placing takes
Yeah.
2 separate actions.
Yep.
Fuck, that's annoying. Never mind. Yeah, I guess I have to end on Joelport. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Gonna draw them together.
Is that a single? Which produced supplies is that?
What?
Never mind. Keep
I
going.
haven't revealed my cards yet. Just
Yes.
stop spoiling my stuff! Produce supplies in Sao Paulo, asshole.
How many squares are on there?
1. I have 3 yellow cards though, which means
If you get 2 things, you can make a thing.
I'm gonna build it in Lagos.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Alright, so we got Sao Paulo and Istanbul. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, you guys predicted that perfectly.
Phew.
Bless.
Bless you.
So is there anyone that I need to be moving?
Honestly, I kind of want to. I really want to like see that thing connected, because if you do that, we complete an objective. Yeah, you're up to you're putting up the chance, but remember, there's only 1 Denver card in the opening draw,
Yeah.
and I don't think you're gonna draw it on your turn. I mean,
I mean,
you have to go
I
around.
You have a
this match
safety
moving.
net for yourself.
Yeah.
So
So
go
honest,
for it.
completing an
Let's
objective
go.
is pretty good.
1, 2, so 2 produce.
2 produce.
And then let's make that connection. to-
Nice.
Alright, cool.
That
That's
one I can
completed.
get.
What?
No, it's to Los
Also-
Angeles, not
Oh,
San
damn it.
Francisco. We could do San Francisco instead of LA.
We could.
Yeah.
And that way,
Or
Alan could actually do it.
Or I could wait on getting it and hope that I draw a one of these. If I draw a London blue card, I can go to London and do the region search.
Or yeah.
Because I feel like that's kind
Yeah.
of difficult. You know what I mean? And I have a good spread.
I mean, even if you get a doubles and then someone discards a London card.
Yeah.
I've got a London card.
Hey, there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the New York.
I have a New York.
But yeah, so it's still.
So, are we doing San Francisco or Los Angeles? How many cards are there for each of those? Los Angeles we know is only 1. What about San Francisco? Is San Francisco 2 or 1?
San
It's probably
Francisco has 2.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
has
two.
2.
2 cards.
No, 2
Oh
cards.
yeah, it has 2 cards and it has 2 searches as well.
Because
Okay.
we want to keep away from adding more epidemic cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to avoid that, which is why we're going for the lower population
Let's
cities.
go for the
Alright.
lower population city.
Los Angeles. It's only fitting that Brandon is the one to reconnect his hometown.
Yeah, you had an agenda this whole time, didn't you, Brandon?
Oh, I've seen this building before. Wow, still smells like shit.
All right. Was that the end of your turn? Have you done your stuff?
I haven't drawn. Hey.
Jacksonville.
Uh,
What?
Yep.
Oh, I guess it is about
You're
due.
6.
All right. Let's see what we have double of. We have
No doubles.
We have no doubles, so that's good.
Well, it's not going to be that way for long.
I also,
scary for me, but we
Chicago.
have this.
yeah.
Chicago has 1 in it. Oh, that pulls it.
Yeah,
from
pull
all
gets
of them.
removed.
Okay, that's fine.
We need to be worried about London. and Sao Paulo. But Sao Paulo's already fucked, so...
Sao Paulo, it's fine.
Yeah, the worst thing we could draw is London.
Lagos, London, Tripoli, Istanbul,
Oh, Istanbul's...
Chicago,
Oh, shit, no, Istanbul...
Denver.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
Istanbul's the worst one.
I mean, again, granted,
Yeah, he
you
has a
have
safety net.
the safety net.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm really hoping I draw Sao Paulo. And, because
Yeah, Sao Paulo
it's like
would be
one of the
best.
better one.
I mean, at worst, I draw Denver and Istanbul.
Alright, who
Yeah.
wants to try their luck? Tell me when to stop.
Nobody.
Sterling's override! Alright, yeah, go ahead.
There you go.
Was it 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's two.
no, it's 3 now, because that's the
Yep.
third one.
London gets it.
London!
Istanbul.
Oh, shit.
Nice, this is so hard.
Sao Paulo. Wow. Wow. This. Alright. Rationed event.
Fucking garbage.
Yeah, get rid of that. And London.
And London.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, on my turn. I kind of want to end in London just in case I draw that blue card. London's also a cause for alarm.
You can end in London. You can't. Wait,
Can I
where
double
are
check
you?
the rules for something real
You
fast?
can end in London, it's fine. I'll
Can you
just
place a cube? If you end in London?
To produce. Yeah, I can place a cube in one cube in London.
Can I see the rules, please?
Yeah, so I'm gonna place a cube in London. I'm gonna go 1, 2, produce place. Cairo and produce. Not the worst spread, but could be better. Alright, and then New York, Chicago, and Denver.
Are we fucking serious?
That is the worst.
What the fuck?
Wow. That's just peachy.
Ugh.
Do I take the loss?
Oh no! Brandon!
Yeah.
I know.
Do I take the hard loss and search
I
Buenos
should've-
Aires?
I should have fucking waited.
Yeah. I
God
didn't even
damn
think
it.
that either.
Ah!
Yeah, because it was any time you should have waited until the game
Alright.
might end before it reaches your turn.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
take the hard loss. I fly out of Istanbul to Buenos Aires and search the sea and hope to get something.
We still have to build all 3 new supply stations.
Right, I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying to get something out of this game.
Okay.
Oof. Sometimes you're just gonna lose a fucking one.
Searching discards the card, doesn't it?
I mean, it's 2 losses in a row
Yeah,
in
it
the same
should.
round.
I think so.
What? No, it doesn't. Searching doesn't destroy the card.
No, it doesn't show the card. It discards it.
No, you do not need to discard it.
No.
I can do it multiple times. So yeah, I just search the hell out of Buenos Aires and take the loss.
How do you get over there?
I'm in Istanbul.
and
I
he
use
has
the
the
Istanbul
Istanbul
card. I need some coin. I have actually. Aha! I have a coin in my pocket. I need to not do this on the table though.
I think you have to do the first one though. Does it say which you have to
I
do?
mean, I have 3. I have enough actions to do both.
Oh, to do both this turn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he
This
was
is
in
all I'm
Istanbul.
doing.
He was in
I
Istanbul.
mean, I assume the order matters. Though, so read them one at a time if you don't mind. This will take a second.
Oh, Pog!
I'm hoping for a removed disease
What'd you do?
cube.
Search the lab. Found Opal Laboratory. One of our labs looking for a cure. Someone at the lab offered to join us.
Companion! What the fuck does that do?
Open the following door if you haven't done so. 18.
Nice. Got something out of it.
Does this give us another character?
Yes, it does. Immediately create this character using the stickers below and add it to the pool of characters. Immunologist. When doing the make supplies action, you may take supply cubes from the reserve instead of the stockpile.
Oh!
Yeah.
We needed that.
His home, he always starts in Buenos Aires.
Oh, interesting.
Just first.
We'll design the character later.
Well, I
but we
mean,
can pop that on.
We also need 20.
I mean, it's already designed. We just gotta place it on the thing.
It has a face and everything.
Yeah, it has
oh,
a face
okay.
and everything.
I thought that we got to design the characters. Does he just look normal?
He has long hair. He looks like he's like
yes,
he's
he
of
doesn't have the face paint though.
yeah he's of it looks like he's of what's the region descent? I forget what it's called. There's a name for like the people with Spanish Native American blood. There's a very specific name for it. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks like he has
Is he Latino?
yeah, he looks Latino, but it looks
Alright.
like he's wearing like jewelry that's more
Oh,
tribal.
fuck. Okay.
What's the other one?
Search the sea. We discovered a long lost supply cache on the Falklands. Put 3 supply cubes on the city from the reserve. That's it. Wow. Would have been nice to have at a later time, but could have been something nice.
Yeah, we didn't know what to expect. That's okay. We completed 2 searches.
Yeah. Anyone wanna write down his home and his age? He's an age. He says he's 37.
Yeah.
All right, is that the only thing?
You can't. You
I
make
was
his age.
20, right?
I'm 12.
Yep.
Yeah, and 20.
Yeah, let's see what 20 is. Oh, more stuff.
You found us. Finally! Someone from the Havens! Have you found our leaders? They've been gone since the summit. We stopped using our satellite towers to broadcast for help since they attracted the Hollow Men. But we've made a breakthrough that should help. I know other labs have as well. Some of our scientists left to visit Lake Baikal, since that's where the primary lab was located. If there's a cure, it would come from there. Although no one has heard from them for decades now. Opening falling doors, 61, 30, and 13. So I'm gonna start with 13 because it's right here. Ooh, there's a breakthrough thing. I'll let Dawn read that one. 30. Let's see. 30. Brandon, you want to grab this one? Sure.
I suspect that there might be an order to
Yeah,
it.
it goes 61 first. But I'm just kind of going
Oh,
down with-
61 is... Wait, is that map area?
No, it looks
Maybe.
tiny.
Oh!
It is!
Tiny one.
Yeah. Yeah, 31. 61 is just a break. It's a little map area. I don't know where it goes.
Where does that go? I mean, you checked
It was
the
in
grids.
Buenos Aires. Brandon, what was yours?
I had the laboratory sticker. So when we discover laboratories, like we've discovered Opal, we put them on the.
Oh.
Where? Hold on.
Can I see it? Just check the
Like,
grid. Looks like a
140.
100.
Oh, 140. What the fuck? That's-
140.
Oh.
So 100 north south.
100. Oh, 100 north south?
What?
Wait, what? Can I see it again?
This way.
100 east. Which
100
is,
east is up here.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's a red.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Oh.
And 40 is over
So
here.
it's way the fuck down here.
Australia?
That's not even on the map.
No, that's outside of the map. What?
Is it even a sticker?
Yeah.
Wait.
That literally can't fit on the map.
Can I see it?
Oh, 40 north. So it goes here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. I didn't realize there was a south, or north and a south.
That's where the summit is?
It
No.
makes sense.
Is it?
Well, no, this is the place for the lab.
Oh.
I think it's like in the.
Oh, that's the final lab. I see.
Well, shit.
Yeah, and I assumed. Okay, this isn't in the middle of the sea. Stuff can be placed around it.
I'll take
Yeah.
care of that later.
Okay.
Okay.
Bless you.
Just leave it there for now.
Yeah, and then Don, what was yours?
Breakthroughs. When you find a lab, check its box and gain its ability. Opal. When you do the make supplies action, take 1 additional supply cube if you are in a haven or supply center. Jade. Remove a maximum of 1 supply cube during step 2 of each epidemic card.
What?
What?
You get a free movement.
What? No. Remove a maximum of 1 supply cube during stage 2 of
Oh.
each epidemic card.
Oh!
Nice.
So you
We need that one.
Yeah, that's a tasty one. Mmm.
Topaz. Discard a player card matching the color of a just drawn infection card to prevent 1 supply cube from being removed from that city. Pearl. Unknown. A possible cure. To area 13, so we put that right there. I haven't found 12 yet.
It's tasty.
I wonder if that's going to be LA or San Francisco's.
Maybe.
Well, I sure am glad we did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you know what? That's a breakthrough. That's it. Honestly, that's
That's really good.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty good victory.
Oh, I really wish that I had a yellow card.
I forgot. We're losing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The excitement made me forget.
No, I
The
never.
good news is if if we lose on your turn.
We have Opal. Opal's in Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you place it.
Yeah, I got a sticker.
Oh, so do we get the ability or do we have to upgrade it?
No, we
no,
just
we
get
just
it.
have it.
Do I just put it right
What's
here?
the ability
I assume
for
so.
Opal?
Or maybe in the one. No, right here. Oh.
Yeah, right
Don,
there.
can you read the ability for Opal again?
Yeah, when you do the make supplies action, take 1 additional supply cube if you are in a haven or supply center.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the make supplies action, not produce supplies.
Oh man, that incentivizes me to stay in a haven and just yeet
or
out
supply center,
in
yeah.
a supply center and just yeet things out.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Time to end
Yeah.
the game. Oh no,
Washington.
Washington. Time to end the game, Sao Paulo.
There it is.
There it is.
There it
That
is.
ends the game.
Hey, that was the best card you could have drawn late in the game.
Yes.
the game.
Hey,
That was fast.
Brandon didn't.
Yeah.
Brandon
Brandon
didn't take a
didn't
scar.
die.
Yeah.
I
Brandon didn't
die.
take a scar.
But that was also like disgustingly fast. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was grossly
Yeah,
fast.
I
We got
kinda-
really unlucky.
I kind of feel like in the
Yeah.
first 2 games we should have spent more time trying to search.
We only got
We-
one search option
Yeah, we
opportunity.
did not have that time.
We didn't have the
Oh
opportunity.
yeah, I
We
just.
searched the one city we could search,
Yeah.
and it didn't get us anything.
Now, on the other hand, I will point out we did search South America, and we did get a research station. Even though we lost, we still did well.
We got to
We
do
did.
like everyone upgrade.
We
Yeah.
got a pretty big upgrade.
We lost well.
Yeah.
Can I get the
Yeah.
the book
This was a
back
better
out of my
loss than the
hands?
first
Yeah,
time.
because Sao Paulo
Yes.
doesn't lose anything because it's got a research station.
Oh yeah,
on
you're
it.
right.
But these 3 do, and that sucks because Denver's at 1. So we might want to use 2 of our victory points to bring these back up from 1. Also maybe LA.
I'm honestly not so sure.
Also
about
maybe
that.
Lima.
Yeah, I kind of feel like character upgrades are kind of where it's at because it's about making us more efficient, right?
Okay. First off, though, adjust population. Let's hold off on adjusting population. That one can just go away
Yeah.
because that one stays the same. Let's leave those ones marked so we know. Check the legacy deck.
Lexi X says stop.
Step 2 of your first game of April. We can do that when we're done here because we just completely lost out of March.
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
Once we're done.
Step.
Resolve cards in the game end area. We still don't have any of those. We
Yeah,
just add something to
nothing
them.
reduced to 0, and we
add
didn't.
Lima to the
We didn't lose 4
infection
times in a row, so this just gets added to the infection deck.
Okay. Spend production units.
We get 4
We've got 4.
because we only added 2 cities, and we were already at what 13 before, so we're at 15 now.
Yeah, we should be at.
Yeah, so we should still be in the 4 region.
Yeah, well, add our 2 new cities, and then double.
Well, we were at 13 before.
We were at 13 before, so we're at 15 now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we still have 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Did not build any supply centers, so that's not even an option to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. We didn't even get the chance.
Uh-uh.
We lost in like
We-
4 rounds.
No, it was 3.
3 rounds?
Yeah, because the only thing I did is I moved, and then I got moved here, and then I moved here. So that was
Are
literally.
you sure you did the epidemic cards right? Because we got 3 of them in 3 rounds.
That's how it goes. That's 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Wait, there was 4 in there.
No, there's 3. There's 1, 2, 3.
3. Keep going. Okay, huh.
Yeah.
I must have saw the ration event.
Yeah. There's only 3 in there.
I got really concerned for a second that we ended up with an extra card.
No, it was only 6.
So we can do Foreman, which is a 2-cost upgrade. When doing an established supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply cube.
That doesn't feel as good as something that's more.
We could also upgrade our new character.
That was what I was going to ask. Do we want to play him?
What does he do again?
When doing the make supplies action, you may take supply cubes from the reserve instead of the stockpile.
So is there a way to make him better at making stuff?
I mean,
Once your turn, as an action, move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city matching a card in your hand.
That doesn't really
No,
help.
that doesn't.
I mean, that helps to eat it, but I feel like
Yeah,
that might not
doesn't
be
help.
super useful on him.
No.
Coordinator, as a free action, move upon. Oh no, that doesn't help. I mean, helmsman, you may drive or ferry to. You may do a free drive or ferry action each turn.
That makes him kind of as useful as the farmer. I mean, maybe not as useful, but like it allows him to get an extra action and to actually free up an action for a place action. You know what I mean?
Or courier, when doing a deliver supplies action, you may instead put supply cubes into one adjacent location.
Ooh, that's actually really useful.
This would turn him. That would turn him into the quarantine specialist.
Yeah, you just kind of throw things around.
Yeah, and now that I'm looking at UV Beaker gets worse the longer the game goes on. Because each month we get less supplies. And her ability is only good if we have a lot of stuff
So
already
you
extant.
Might want to.
So I
take
might want to
him.
just switch to him and put the courier ability on him, which is a 3 though, and we only have like an extra 1. And that can either be to upgrade population or put foundations on another card.
Well, Brandon wanted to do a population upgrade.
I totally agree.
Hey.
Yeah, I am the same way. Yeah, I think all of us do that.
Yeah.
We're like cooking at 3 a.m. We're night owls, man.
Yeah.
How you doing today? I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we just lost our second game in a row.
Yep.
And
We're feeling pretty beat down.
well, because we did so well. We won the first 3 months flawlessly.
2 months. We won the prologue.
Oh, you're right.
Can I see the?
Because we started today in March.
January, February. So we won the first 2 months.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that one said okay.
Yeah, and then we lost all of March.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we lost both of March.
I mean, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
What's his name, by the way?
I don't know.
We can. I think the name is the one thing we get to choose.
Hell yeah, I bet eating cookies is
What
not
if
my
his
day.
name is Emmy, and then like Emmy,
Yeah.
and then his last name is like
Oh.
ologist.
Something makes you want to like give him a name appropriate to where he's from.
I mean, I think like just common names are fine, but yeah, I think his last name should be definitely regional. It does like you see what I mean, like his jewelry. It makes him look like he's from a more like traditionally
it looks-
Mayan or something.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like a native culture.
Yeah,
He looks less Latino and more Native
Yeah.
American in general, like South
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it would be
like Mayan.
Incan?
Mm,
Yeah. That's
Either,
not quite.
any of them.
well, things got
Yeah.
kind of wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things
in
have
that-
gotten a while.
in that region. So odds are he might be Mayan.
Dude,
We'll figure it
in
out.
bed eating cookies sounds great.
We gotta figure out the upgrades.
Yeah.
So Denver's at 1 and Atlanta's at 1. So is LA and Lima. They're both getting added to the deck.
Wait.
Okay. Alright. So I think there's 2 things you can put on him that'd be good. Coordinator. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's the wrong one. So we can put courier on him, which is 3 points. That only gives us 1 extra point to work with. Or we can leave him as is and put upgrades on other people. I don't think any of those are great for him.
Yeah, I understand you wanting to upgrade populations, but
Or honestly, we could just get both of our foundation cards and the infrastructure card to just get them in the deck.
Yeah, I could do that too.
I understand you wanting to upgrade populations, but the populations fluctuate
Yeah.
so much.
We could also potentially use all 4 of our infection improvement stickers to make the deck less dangerous.
You know,
Because there's 2 which is lockdown. If the card is in the infection discard pile, any player may discard a player card to destroy this card at any time.
that destroys it permanently.
Yeah, it's destroy.
Oh, that could actually be really good for like locking down critical points.
Atlanta, LA. Lima.
Yeah, like we could get rid of because Los Angeles only starts with 1, right? If we destroy Los Angeles never has a problem.
Then we turn Los Angeles into a haven,
Yeah, well, not.
effectively.
Yeah, if we get a supply center there and we make it permanent, then yeah, it's essentially a haven.
And then well stocked. If there are 2 or more supply cubes in this city when this card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes.
I like that one.
Oh, shit.
I like honestly. I'm kind of digging the play where we remove Los Angeles from the rotation.
Yeah, Los Angeles or Lima would be really useful.
Yeah,
I think Los Angeles would be more useful because
harder
it's
to get
further
to.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that because
I mean, I think it's probably best on the port cities. I feel like the port cities are more
Yeah.
useful.
Lima is a port
they're
city,
both
too.
port cities.
But we could put 1 on Los Angeles and 1 on Lima.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Mm.
Oh, there are 2 of them. Yeah.
and then have those 2 port cities just
be
there.
permanent.
Yeah.
Never have to worry about them.
I am less inclined to put one on Lima, simply because it is already so close to other things.
Also, we might discover something further in that requires us to.
We could put it on one that's going to be like something that's just difficult. Like we could put a lockdown on London and remove one of the London copies and just make London easier to deal with.
I was thinking about that as well, or like Cairo.
Yeah, Cairo. But I feel like the well-stocked can also kind of do that too.
I kind of the one in Cairo I'm less worried about, because while you're dealing with Tripoli and Istanbul, like you're already in the area, so it's easier to deal with. London just so far out of the way. Yeah. Let me actually read these rules, because you read them, but I didn't actually like. It's kind of hard to visualize until you see it.
Let's pull Los Angeles, because I feel like we're putting lockdown on Los Angeles.
I think lockdown on LA is a good choice.
Is they all worth one? Oh, yeah, they're all worth one.
We can just get them into the deck and just try to make this less dangerous.
I kind of like putting these 2 on some cards and then getting those 2 out.
Yeah.
With all 4 victory points.
Yeah, because it makes Brucker stronger. It makes it easier to actually build stuff.
Yeah.
Proposal. We have a middle ground of what Brandon also wanted to do. We spend 3 on those and 1 to keep Denver at 2. That way it's at least its starting population, and we don't have to worry about the cards for it in the deck outnumbering its population.
Where's the infection card for Los Angeles?
It's not in the deck yet, it's in the reserve.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's already in the deck, but...
It should be in the discard.
No, yeah, we know.
Not the infection card. The infection card should be in the reserve.
We just set it up this turn.
Then it must already... Okay.
I forgot to put that in there.
Alternatively, so we could just put, because if we put the well-stocked card or thing on like an Atlanta card, and we just keep it at 2, then it's essentially the same thing as removing it from the deck.
Yeah.
But also keeping more cards in it so we don't add as many, or remove as many.
We would need to put well-stocked on both copies.
Of Atlanta?
Yeah. Because it's possible we dropped the other copy
Atlanta
first.
started with 1. There's only 1 in Atlanta.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, then I feel like then we're putting we're locking down 2 supply. It feels like we're locking down 2 of our supply cubes.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, well-stocked also gets worse the less supplies we have.
Yeah.
So well-stocked might actually not be a great idea in the long term.
I think that the Foundations ones are where we need to go. Because if Dawn had drawn the cards you drew, then Dawn would have been able to just make research centers.
So yeah, what if we did the... Honestly, now that I think about it that way, I kind of think that the well-stocked upgrades might just be bad.
Lockdown,
I think, is good.
a lockdown I think has its uses for something like LA, and just make it so it's impervious to everything.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
But I think well-stocked in the long term might not be good. I guess the question is whether or not we can afford to spend that point early to get the short... It's a question of whether or not the short-term benefits are worth the point. And I don't know.
Well, the biggest thing is that it's about how many cards there are in the rotation. So if we have we have 2 well-stocked on one city that we know we want to defend, by all means, go for it. Like,
Well, if we do that, then that means that we just put 3 supplies. If, for example, London, if we put it on it's only if that specific card is drawn.
Yeah, that's why if we put it on one city, then 2 out of 3 times it never loses anything. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that means we really have to choose our choke point.
That gets worse the less supplies we have to start with.
Well, there needs to be 2 on there, and oftentimes we have 2 on a city anyways.
That's
and
not always going to be the case.
Yeah, but we have the immunologists, they bring from the outside anyways, so it's going to be somewhat more manageable. But I'm just saying that, we're going to be losing more supplies, but I think
you're not wrong. I guess we do have the immunologists.
So, I mean, either is fine.
Moxon too.
Yeah, so it's probably fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that we should. I'm voting for 2 foundations and 1 lockdown, as well as maybe a well stocked. But I'm more on the fence about that one.
Yeah.
I think if we're doing 2 and 2, we do the 2 lockdowns.
Or we could give Dawn record keeper for 2 foundations and 1 lockdown.
What's record keeper?
Increase your hand size by 1.
I've never hit hand limit.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
I think 3 of the 1s, and then I'm actually gonna start gunning for keeping Denver at 2.
Yeah.
Because if Denver falls, we have to reestablish a connection to get to LA.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while it's doable, it'll be annoying. Additionally, there's 2 cards for it. If it drops down to 1, then the infection cards outnumber its population, and we run a higher risk of
Yeah.
Also, not only that, but there's also there's still some searchables in Denver.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
All
Right, but which 3 do we want to do? Do we want to do 2 foundations and a lockdown, 2
That's what
lockdowns and a foundation?
I'm voting 2
2
foundations,
foundations
and
and
a
a
lockdown.
lockdown's probably
Yeah.
better.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go with lockdown on Los Angeles.
Yeah, both.
So
both
lockdown in
Los
LA,
Angeles.
and where are we putting the foundations cards?
Probably. I'm gonna say that we should probably put them on blues, since it looks like we have more blues than anything else. We do need
For
1.
now, though.
We do need 1 yellow.
Let's do 1 yellow.
Yeah, because we don't have a yellow.
What did we
yet.
do last time?
We did a yellow. We did
a blue and a black.
blue and a black. So
You
we get
sure?
1. Yeah.
Okay, then a blue and a yellow is fine. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that we don't have them all on the same 2 colors.
Yeah. Which 2 cards did we want to put?
It doesn't matter.
No, because the biggest thing is that if they're not used for anything else, right? And so I think the last time we chose
Oh,
New
the
York.
ones that are
Ones
the ones
that
that
are
are worth a
welcome.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Atlanta might be one because
No, there's only 1 Atlanta card. That's more useful as a unique one for the searches.
Yeah.
Okay, so want to go for another New York
New York
or London?
or London or Washington are the big ones.
I like London.
The reason we didn't do London is because we'll need to use London to move there because it's so isolated. We want to do cities that are well connected so that they're less useful for other things.
So New York's still the best option in blue,
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. I think New York is still the best option for blue.
and
then the yellow, that basically means one city.
I think Sao Paulo. I think Sao Paulo is the best bet because it's already pretty well secured, and we don't really need to
Yeah,
travel
Sao
there very
Paulo.
often. If anyone has a Sao
So
Paulo
New York
card,
and Sao Paulo.
there's a Sao Paulo card.
I have a Sao Paulo.
These
as well.
2,
Oh, I don't have the stickers.
they're right here. I'm gonna start cleaning up the cards.
Okay. Cool. That took a long
I'm
time.
going
Sorry.
to adjust the population.
Yes.
And we're keeping Denver the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone feel pain and suffering yet?
So these ones are taking foundations.
Yes. Everyone suffer.
Okay. And then the perimeter report for April is for 67, which we got. We explored South America, so nothing bad happens.
Yay!
They assume something bad happens if we scratch this off.
Everything gets destroyed. It says that you're bad at the game, and it tells you to stop playing.
Should I read the journal entry now, or do it for next time? We're gonna do it both times.
Let's do it both.
Okay.
Let's do it now. I'm curious. I want to hear what we got going for us next time.
Journal. So for April, journal entry. This year is already taking its toll. People and resources are getting stretched thin. Gearing up to be out in the world is mentally difficult as we're outsiders there. One bright spot are the laboratories. Although they lost their lead lab, the 3 labs in the southern hemisphere have kept working through generations. We need to find out if they've made any progress. From the archives, year 42. Pacific Haven not responding, hoping Holloman did not steal everything. Sending scouts to Lima. Did we already explore Lima?
No, that's where we wanted.
Oh.
That's what we wanted to do, but we weren't able to.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
We have to do it next time.
we gotta do it next game. To check. Also sending patrols to Indian Haven. Silent since Fallout in Indian Ocean. Presumed lost. Fallout.
So far away.
So we gotta hit Lagos.
And there's some coordinates. J? Do we have a lab associated with J?
No.
J.
Jade.
Jade?
No. He said J, but the only thing we associated was is Jade.
I assume it's the first letter.
Yeah.
26, 11, 28 south.
Oh, we could actually look up a thing.
Yeah, we can. 26 south,
It's like right here.
and then 28 east.
28 east, so it's like right here.
Okay, so that's gonna be
Yeah, we gotta hit that one.
Africa. So we're gonna need to explore like this probably.
Then we can put like a check mark, just kind of like roughly, because we're gonna cover it anyway with the sticker. right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it.
Boop, boop. Ish.
Which is Opal. Opal's the one we
We
found.
already
isn't
have
it?
Opal, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure that we're correct on this guess.
Yeah.
34 south, 58 west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So these are probably the labs.
Okay.
You should put which one was this one? Was
J.
J. Yeah. Let's put
Do a
J next
J.
to it.
And then T. Do we have one associated with
Topaz.
Topaz. 41 south, 174 east.
174
east.
That's
That's way over there.
Oh,
It doesn't loop. It's over
174
there.
east. Oh.
Yeah, 41 south. It's literally right here, the very edge of the map.
yeah. So that's like
T. Which upgrade was that one?
The best one, I think.
Oh, that makes sense.
Discard a player card matching. Yep, the color of a Gestron infection card to prevent
Yeah.
one supply cube from being removed from that.
That makes sense.
and there's a P, which is Pearl, right? That's like the big one.
Yeah, that one should be at approximately 100 east, 50-ish north.
Pearl is 53 north.
100 east.
The
That's-
other coordinate has been torn.
Well, we already know.
Yeah,
that it's
well,
there.
we were told that.
Well,
it's
53
right.
north is up here.
Oh yeah, it would be this.
It's right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all
Yeah.
we got clues for.
So we kind of know for sure that this is Pearl.
Yeah.
I mean, it gave that sticker to us, so I assume we put it down.
And that's
Yeah.
pretty evenly spread out throughout the map.
Yeah, I feel like Jade might be
We'll
the
be able to hit.
easiest to guess.
We'll be able to hit Topaz if we go this way. I suspect that Lima will give us something here, which will give us a connection over there.
Maybe. Yeah.
Loop.
That's my suspicion.
Yeah, that
Oh,
makes
no, I want
sense.
to put it on.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah.
I want to do it though.
Okay, fine.
What
Just
if
make
you-
sure it's perfect.
What if you fuck it up, Albert? Do you want that on your conscience?
Oh God. Why'd you gotta say that?
He's,
Again, make sure it's
he's fucking it up.
perfect.
Man, we're good about completing these side objectives, but god damn, that was too fast.
Yeah, we did not even have enough time to do that because I had just gotten enough cards to put one down,
Yeah.
and then the game was over before it was my turn again.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on. I kind of want to go back. How many like turns did everyone have?
I have like
I had 3.
two.
I had 2.
Like 3, 2.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
2
Not
actions.
many. That was a very fast game.
just bad RNG.
Yeah, we just got really unlucky with that.
This is the second time we've been unlucky. That I have a feeling that it's just game balance.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
we
I mean,
got
We are getting more upgrades.
we
I'm
got
also
some very
worried-
relevant power ups.
I'm also worried that it's how we have balanced the game.
Well,
Because
I'm worried that we
making
fucked
these.
something up, yeah.
I'm thinking that it might be that we didn't search beforehand. Like, remember how we were? Remember, Don, you
Wow.
voiced this early on that the fact that we didn't explore South America first. It was an option. We were very close to getting South America, and like one
Like,
of the
told
first
us to
games.
explore North America first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Our first objective
Yeah.
in January was explore North America.
We didn't have an opportunity to recon a second time.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were trying to, and we were
Yeah.
close, but we just didn't succeed.
Yeah, we were
No.
close.
It was at a point we just had to end the game. We had a very few cards left in the deck.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Mhm.
I remember we decided we liked to just to kind of like cut our
We
losses.
just had to win.
Yeah.
Now so our goals then are Lima.
Yeah.
Lima's gonna be
Clearly.
harder now that it's not in the discard though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really hard now. We just have to pray that we get it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that with all the other searches.
It's
Oh,
really
Lord.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
The longer the game goes on, the more
Yeah.
likely it is.
Another thing I think we also kind of fucked up is the fact that we insisted on increasing population with our points. When in non-essential areas. Because I know
Those points might have been better spent.
those points
Yeah,
would have better
earlier.
spent on upgrades.
Yeah, I was
Like-
thinking that too.
Yeah, like I get like saving a city from like utter destruction. I think that's
I still stand by our point in Denver, but I
Yeah.
think we spent 2 before, and I don't think we should have spent 2
Yeah.
before.
In Cairo and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Non-critical locations.
Yeah.
I think it was Istanbul, honestly, because I remember that we were saying that it's kind of.
But yeah,
Did you already remove the... Okay, yeah.
I did. I adjusted
Where-
population.
I'm okay with making that mistake. Like, it's not going to be the end of the world, but it's definitely like something.
It already is the end of the world past, Albert.
I guess.
So
Yeah,
even
we're
if we
past
fuck
the
up,
end.
We're
it's-
trying
yeah.
to unend the world.
Unend the world. But we did get some very relevant power-ups.
Yeah, I think that those are gonna be nice.
And we're coming in with
The immunologist.
four funded events.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The immunologist is also really good, and I just realized the immunologist powers up very well with the upgrade that he comes with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he can pull 2 things out of the reserve.
yeah.
Yeah, yes.
I also like the ability, the thing, because that makes me more relevant, and it actually incentivizes me to stay in Haven and just produce and yeet like we did the first 2 games.
Yeah.
I think recently it's been hard.
That must have been, yeah, that probably is like the big thing, is that we didn't get as many produce cards both times.
Yeah.
And that just made it just pretty much impossible to keep up with the...
I mean, if we hadn't got so railed in those last 2 infects, we basically got 3 at a time.
Yeah.
2 turns in a row. And that basically lost the game right there.
Yeah.
If it had, got into Don's turn, I would have said, we gotta use it.
Mm-hmm.
To use what?
We would have had to use the network produce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good that we just lost so utterly, because then we didn't lose that resource.
Yeah. Well, we also lost kind of well. Like 3 of the infection cubes went on Sao Paulo, which is like the best place for an infection cube to land, honestly.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I wanted to double check that we shouldn't destroy objectives after we complete them.
I mean, these are all still relevant.
Yeah, we just have a lot of objectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it gives us more options.
But I mean, these are also just kind of all we can do. Because we don't have, the rest of the map like we did in Season 1. So...
Yeah. But I feel like, based on the journal entry, Lima should take us to the Pacific Haven.
Yeah, but we have to find the Lima card again. I'm regretting connecting Lima now, because we were planning on using it and then we just weren't
I mean,
able
there's
to.
no way for us to have known.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be really, really hard for us to get that card back. If we get it, we have to search.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the importance of the search cannot be undervalued, because initially we were all kind of jaded by the fact that Chicago did crap all.
But the port ones are really important.
Yeah, and now that we have the ability to actually do something important with them,
Do any of our events help us find the cards?
no, not to my knowledge.
search through the deck.
No, but I think Fring of Actions is kind of the same. 'Cause then that means that we.
Oh, so the moment that someone finds the Lima card, they just borrow time their ass all the way over there.
Yeah.
Or we take the airlift
Yeah, airlift might be also.
and
helpful.
airlift you straight there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. My brain's still trying to rack my brain to figure out how we could have changed our actions in order to maximize.
I don't think we could have.
No, yeah.
I think we were fated to lose that game just by the order of the cards.
Yeah. It's just crazy how insanely more difficult this game is. The season 2 is just really bringing it to bear. Jesus.
Bringing it big.
I was just talking to Tiana about it. I messaged her earlier today.
Oh.
And they were railed in the beginning, but they've been doing really well since then.
Oh.
So, I mean, when we first hopped in, they were talking about how they were just getting screwed over hardcore. I wonder if something is about to happen that will help.
Yeah.
Maybe the leaders come back.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. I just really hope that we don't hit turning point 2 when we lose 4 games in a row. That's gonna feel bad.
They never hit that one.
Yeah. Well, let's
also not hit that.
Yeah,
we have to do better than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, our rivals question chaos. We cannot let them win against us.
Actually,
Speaking of,
have you asked how many points they got in season 1?
they haven't. Oh, I don't know. They haven't finished season 2. That's what I was about to say. I'm inclined to raid them right now because they're playing season 2, but they are in December.
Oh.
We don't want to do that. That's major spoilers.
Yeah, that is major spoilers. Oh,
Yeah.
If you want those major spoilers,
go
And you're welcome
over.
to head on over to them if you would like.
Yeah,
But
I don't think we're gonna
we like
raid
to
them.
maintain the raid, and I don't want to risk spoiling it for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be rough.
So-
But
Joe
I
Gold's
mean, we
returning
could send you
and
guys
just say
there
bye.
and have you guys tell them we didn't come because we don't want to get spoiled.
You don't have to do that. I was talking to Tiana earlier. I told her
Yeah.
that exact
Okay.
thing. I was like, we're playing Pandemic Season 2 right now. I'd hang out, but you guys, I don't want to spoil it
Yeah.
for us. And she
Al-
was like, don't come and
Also,
spoil it.
Ask them how many points they got in season 1.
I'll just message Tiana right now.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh,
I'm
she-
doing it. She's not gonna respond.
She's playing Pandemic right now too, right?
I'm curious.
Hmm.
And then put a hashtag blanket team. Blanket team. No, team blanket team.
I get.
I'm curious. Also, like little competitive Albert in the back of his brain is just yes.
Getting this lab feels really good.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the moment when Dal was like so excited, and then she realized we're still losing, and I'm like, yeah, we're still losing.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, we're
Yeah.
doing so well.
I mean,
really
when we
not.
did season 1, we straight up lost like April or something because like
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
this is true.
Yeah.
Did we lose?
yeah we lost a whole month.
Yeah, we did lose a whole month. We lost one whole month,
Mhm.
and then the rest of the game went really smoothly.
And then we started well, it's because we had the upgrades and like we were about up to par with all the other stuff.
I'm a little worried that we didn't spend our upgrades right.
Me too.
But I feel like we didn't have anything else that we could use them on.
Yeah.
We don't have any other good skills that we can put on people.
I think just in general, one, we did spend upgrades a little bit poorly. Two, we don't have as much points as if we had lost like the first time. You know what I mean? So if we went through a month and we feasibly lost the first time, won the second time,
Mhm.
that's like 8 points versus the like the 7 that we. I mean, that's 8 points versus the 5 we would get max if we won the first
Yeah,
time.
we got 8 points instead of 5.
Yeah, if we
This month.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is giving us a lot more points.
give
So
us more
like
points.
that's kind of the way it works. Is that like
It helps balance it out.
Yeah.
we got more
Yeah,
upgrades?
I
Yeah.
still think we're doing like what we need to do.
No, Fred, don't give me hope.
No, I
can't do
still
it.
think we're doing what we need to do because we got that big upgrade for like almost
Yeah.
free. Sure, it cost us a month, but it also gave us like points.
So I just had an opportunity. I was like, well,
Yeah,
this game's over.
that helps everyone. The upgrades you put on those cards helps us with our main objective that we've been
Uh.
struggling with.
Yeah, and as long as we connect 2 more cities, we get the next tier next month.
Yeah, and that's gonna be more points.
Yeah.
And that's probably gonna be something like Santiago and San Francisco, New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm inclined to say Mexico City unless we are able to search San Francisco immediately.
Yeah.
So I know that.
Oh yeah, I
Can
guess.
we-
Yeah.
Can
San
we
Francisco.
do?
No,
that?
there's no
Not
ground
until
yet.
we do that search.
It's not on the grid yet.
Damn, man. Okay.
Yeah, maybe after we do that recon.
Or if we
might
do
be
this
able
one, we
to.
connect London too.
I know, right? That would be pretty nice.
Either or is pretty good. But with the broker card, we have that now kind of in our.
Actually, you know what? Because these lines always lead to the next city, right?
Yes, yes, they
It
do.
seems
You're right.
like it's very possible that this stays a void the whole game
Well, do.
because it goes out this
Yeah,
way,
I don't think
and
we
they
can-
meet like here.
Maybe.
So this just stays an empty
I mean, that
space.
kind of makes sense. It feels like
Yeah,
we're
looking at
we're
this
very
thing.
much a naval-based entity.
Yeah, like I don't think we have the capabilities of crossing the fucking Sahara.
Except they're just gonna go.
I mean,
ahead
I guess
and
let's
do
say
that to us.
same
It
thing
could
happens
be a
here,
weirdly
right?
shaped sticker.
Like same thing happens
Yeah.
here. Like what's here like, actually in the U.S.? That's like
Mountains.
that's the Appalachians, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's why you can't cross the mountains.
Ah.
And that's also mountains right there.
That's a
Oh
desert.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the Sahara and shit.
The mountains.
Yeah, we don't have.
You know, that's exactly right. That's all. Like that's all the Incan mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
We
right
don't
next to
have
Pagoda.
airplanes.
I mean, realistically, I feel like going from Florida to LA might be a little unrealistic.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something in the way there, but
Yeah. Also,
sure.
going from Jacksonville to Mexico City should be easier too. Or you know what? We need to find fucking the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal will make everything so much easier.
Because you can go to from Joelport to
Yeah,
Mexico
to
City.
to Panama Canal and then go to Panama Canal all the way down to Los Angeles. Like that would solve all of our fucking problems.
I don't think
again.
it's gonna give us the Panama Canal.
If Panama is a port city,
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that'd
is
be
very
nice.
big.
They haven't added any new cities yet, though. These are all cities that were in the first game, except I think Denver. I don't think Denver was.
No, Denver wasn't.
Yeah, Denver wasn't.
Denver's the only one, so it's possible.
Tripoli was also not in the first one.
Yeah.
I mean,
right,
this
totally
is
wasn't.
new.
Right.
But I think that's like a story location.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Tripoli's now. But yeah, shit.
I wonder how many recons we have to do to get here.
Two.
So many.
I
Two.
doubt it's gonna be just one to give us this whole thing.
It's gonna be that and search,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we should
Anyways.
figure out who to raid. Meanwhile, Don, the podcast is up. If y'all wanna see more of my shenanigans, if you liked our in between or turn nonsense, it's more of that on the podcast. It's pretty funny. I was kind of worried about this week's because like we kind of like hit a couple of like of weird veins.
We were
when
interrupted in the middle of it.
Yeah, we got interrupted in the middle of it, and the entire flow just felt off after that. So I was worried about this week, but it turned out fine. Like I listened to it, I was satisfied with it. Like while editing it, I was like, cool, sure. And then after listening to it after the fact, I'm like, this is actually okay.
Good.
We did golden. We're fine.
We're golden.
Yeah. But yeah, that's up on our podcast of choice, your podcast of choice, and then we also got our YouTube, Twitch stuff.
I don't think Blanky Bot's it. It might be. Nope. Rip Blanky Bot.
Rip Blanky Bot.
Hold on.
Oh, live Blanky Bot.
It's best if you use like a pencil or a pen.
Yeah. Anything else I got to announce?
I can hear.
Yeah. On Friday we are playing Astroneer, so come hang out if you wanna see us go into space. I think the last thing we were doing is we were trying to launch Brandon to a hell world or something. And Don.
Oh yeah, we're sending him to another planet.
Yeah, we're sending Brandon on his first solo expedition, so you want to see Brandon
birthday.
on
Happy
Friday.
birthday!
Happy birthday! Get out!
We got you a planet.
We got you a planet, Brandon. And then on Sunday we're coming back to this. Hopefully we don't get as railed, but I don't know. I personally just want to get Topaz.
I'm optimistic.
I always leave like the two games that we play like wanting more.
Yeah, that's a good way to feel about it.
Birthday! Gonzi says happy birthday.
I'm good.
Birthday.
We don't have any like dumb things planned this
It
time.
snuck up on us. Like,
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll throw candy at you anyways. We'll have like a Brandon.
We have a lot of extra candy from a thing we were going to do earlier that we never used.
Yes, this is true.
So, again, we have ghost peeps we can throw at it.
Ghost beef.
Maybe I have an idea. Maybe what we'll do is we'll set up a Brandon cam, and I will click on that at random intervals that Brandon doesn't know. And when I swap over it to it, chat knows that it's coming, and then we'll throw candy at Brandon and surprise him in the middle of doing things.
Which
I like
may
this idea.
or may not be ghost peeps.
I gotta get one of
We'll
those
figure it out.
salt shotguns.
Oh no.
Uh,
No.
No, you just put salt into a shotgun. You don't need a special shotgun.
well,
You should do
they have those tiny ones for like shooting at flies.
Yeah.
They're like this big, and they're really cute. Yeah. But we ready to raid?
I have no idea who to raid.
Oh.
We don't have a lot of options. We have Paperbot playing League, Tabletop Bellhop doing their podcast, Cutright also playing League, Quest and Chaos, who we've already discussed.
Yeah.
Why is everybody legal all of a
I
sudden?
don't know.
Let's try back up in the number. Was there another? I think a new season just launched.
maybe.
That's like the only thing that makes sense.
Pretty possible. I know that they released
see.
Clash, which is like
Well, that might be
tournaments with your friends, like team based. So maybe Paperbot's playing with Cutright.
it. Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe they're playing against each other. Are
I
you
know they
Team
don't.
Paperbot or Team Cutright? Find out.
Oh, you're checking board games right now?
Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anybody else live except for Quest and
Someone's
Chaos.
playing like freaking Slay the Spire, and it's like that has its own category, my dude.
Yeah, we have Teamfight Tactics, Slay the Spire, Quests and Chaos.
What are they doing?
I don't know, maybe.
Huh.
You guys might be a replay? Oh no, they're live. They're doing it.
What is that?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Pair below.
Huh.
I'm okay with it if you are.
Sure, fuck it, let's go.
Sure.
We're gonna hit up somebody new. We got Bored and Drunk, and they seem like our kind of people.
Yeah, it looks like one's got like a green screen where he looks like he's stuck out in the side of the desert.
Oh yeah, it looks like they're doing like a cowboy style thing, like we did with Wasteland Express.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
Well, yeah, so we're gonna raid somebody new today.
I gotta go get food. I'm sorry guys, but I need to go sleep soon, and I need food.
That is
gotta go eat.
okay. So thank you guys for hanging out once again. We're gonna be following up on that raid. We love y'all, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
Goodbye, friends. Albert! Please wait till the raid's triggered.
I did with Mr. Gump, and that was like Haley Joel Osment. He was going to see Dead People a couple years later.
He did.
Let me tell you another movie because I didn't have a strong relationship with my own father. Oh, raid with 11 viewers. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Blake Turn.
What's up?
Field of Dreams, man. Because I just want to play catch with my dad. Fucking Field of Dreams makes me.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll be together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then.
There we go.
What's up? We're playing the non-official Trimmers board game.
It's not Trimmers.
Terror
It's not
Below.
Trimmers.
He's Bert.
I'm Bart.
Earl.
I'm Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. Thank you. We love to see. All right. So, if you're into board games, we do things a little bit differently. We play board games, and on
Of
Wednesday
course, we play board games.
we review craft beers. We're also
We
been taking
also
shots.
Yeah,
we
we
have
could
been
follow.
taking shots.
But typically we dress in the it's monster movie theme or monster theme. So we're playing
Monster
a
Month.
Monster Month.
That's fair.
We're playing a Trimmers type game. You know, we're trying to dress in cosplay as a theme. That's what we do. So we like have shenanigans. We talk about
See,
crying.
yeah.
Each new sub we eat a
They
bug.
wrote Christmas shoes.
What?
That's not
Sorry.
the song.
Hard Candy Christmas. I also love that one. That's Dolly Parton. But yeah, if you sub, we eat a bug. We've done a lot of that stuff tonight because we've been so blessed with having a
We've been
bunch of
having
people.
just a lot of love.
Yeah.
A lot of love
We
coming
love the
down from
love.
heavens.
We love the love.
We love it.
that
We
love.
love that love.
I'll drink to that.
I'll
Take
drink
some Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Cheers. Thank you so much for everyone that's
Yay.
coming in. Thank you so much. Blanket turn. You dressed up on yours too. We have to check yours out. Yeah, like we
For
try.
real.
All right, so she's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
I am
Bert.
indeed Kevin
Bert.
Bacon.
I'm gonna try to be like Earl. I put like some dirt on my sleeves earlier. Wasteland Express. Oh, so like that's my
I think the only thing that can complete your cosplay is just like a good trucker hat.
Yeah.
Be a trucker. I tried to look. They didn't have it. They didn't have
Yeah,
a good hat.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the
I wasn't
thrift
gonna
store is
try-
always a hit or miss, man. It's always a hit or
Yes, the drag show was awesome.
The drag show was awesome.
miss. The shit was good.
Yeah.
Twitch sings on Sunday.
That's
We
where
did
old
drag
Tanya
show.
Tucker made her
Region.
debut, and
Region, drop a
Tackleberry.
drop a
Where the
clip.
fuck is that from? That's such a familiar ass name. I don't know where that's from. What the fuck is Tackleberry from?
I feel like Huckleberry.
That is.
That sounds like a fucking police
I tell you,
academy.
that's Police Academy right there.
That's a police academy.
Police Academy.
Yes, thank you, Region.
Good American Mahoney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should
We
do
were
that.
talking about police academy.
We were
earlier.
literally talking about Police Academy earlier. We're gonna do a Police Academy fucking cosplay. That would be great.
So,
Citizens on
Blanket, if you like drag
Oh, shit
shows,
was awesome.
check out the clip
You get to
that
see old
Region
Tanya
dropped.
Tucker.
Delta Twerk, baby, because
Delta Twerk.
I love designing women as a TV show.
Yes, most views on the
Most
clip
views in
win.
the clip wins
Twitch
$20.
views. So as long as you share that little clip,
Share that clip anyway.
share link, most views on the clip wins. That's it. That's the only criteria.
$20
Simple.
on your gaming platform of choice, plus a $10 Ulta gift card. They do have men's items there as
Yes.
well, so
Listen to
that
that
does
beard
not.
oil.
Beard oil,
It's
beard
a face
balm.
moisturizer.
Yeah, it does not
Should
just
keep you
include
young.
any gender.
Get it, Flip.
Well, you better
Get
get
it.
this.
Share the
Get
shit
it.
out of
Get
it.
it. You gotta get it.
Because you're stacked up against Region, who
You are
has
stacked
some
up.
really
So you got the
high
most
numbers.
so far, guy.
Yeah.
You gotta
Region
get it.
going
has
up
some
against
high
the-
numbers.
The mod with a bod.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dead stare.
Yeah.
The mob of the bot.
Region's
Yes.
jacked.
Yes.
See it.
It's already at 12. Shit, Region.
See?
You got this.
Still love that clip. I think it's hilarious that
She got a bod. Oh, wait,
Oh, yeah.
she got a bod?
she's jacked as fuck.
Wait,
dude.
there's no question mark. That was a statement. And I posed it as a question. I'm so sorry. Well, yes.
Get it.
If you can clip something and get higher than 12,
Get it.
You got 10 a month.
I mean,
Boys to twerk.
yeah, it
Oh.
did. It did not count.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one. We've got our Pathfinder stream next week.
Yes.
Super fucking excited about that. Daniel's gonna be back. Daniel's gonna
Urcus.
be
Is
eating
it
Urcus.
going back?
Yeah, of course.
I'm so excited.
There's so many great clips.
And
Like
it's
that.
a
We're
lot
very
of-
clippable, man. That's
We
one
are
thing.
clippable.
We typically stream for 4 hours, which is not as
Did
watchable, but we clip it. Dance
you
and
know-
I'll win.
We
Did
don't,
it, wait, did we hit 30 again?
I don't know. I don't think so.
22.
Did we at any point hit 30?
If we get to 25, I'll
Play any
flirt.
cards.
I'll
I'm
floss
so
at 25. Floss at 25. We're at 22. I'll
No.
floss at 25.
Twerk at 25.
Surf is hosting. Thank you for the host.
Thank you
oh
for
my
the host,
God, we
Retro.
love the hosts.
Thank
We
you
gotta,
so
Retro.
we
much.
gotta coordinate purchases of
Yes.
Fallout. So
Yes.
I'll get on it.
Please,
Yes.
please do it.
We gotta do
Punch
the
Showdown
thing.
too. I'm tell you right now.
Sir, Retro showed me his fucking wasteland strip joint the other night.
Ooh. We
It
hit
was
45. You guys,
Yeah.
hit
Yeah.
45. That's
we
awesome.
hit 45.
We?
Did we?
I hit 45 or
Yeah.
you hit
No,
45?
we hit 45.
I'm confused.
We hit 45.
We.
So then we missed
The
the
floss?
twerk for 30.
The
Naughty
Naughty
Nuke.
Nuke.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what it is.
Yeah. That shit is like. So I love these like crab survival games,
Of
but I
course.
love when you can build shit, and that shit straight up does look like a strip
Yes.
joint. Upstairs, he's even got a couple beds in like little private rooms, little brothel thing. It's super awesome, super on point.
Well, Regen, like, you're way ahead though. So that's what.
It,
Don't feel
I mean,
like-
no, don't underestimate yourself
And if you were to
whatsoever.
like, if you were to share that in the Wormwood Discord, or
Yeah,
Share it in Wormwood.
share it in Wormwood,
Share
share it in
those
Board Game
things.
House. If
Do
you put
you
that on
have-
Twitter, oh,
hold
you're
on.
gonna fucking get it.
Hold on. Do you have a
Fuck it.
Facebook, a Twitter, or an Instagram? If you do, you can share it and
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
get views.
We're
that way.
25 viewers now, so we got.
I'm 18 wheeler in this bitch.
We gotta floss.
Goosh, goosh.
I'm
What,
waiting
25?
until
That's not 30.
We're 25. I said
That ain't
25.
30. You said 30.
All right, 30. Fine.
get
30.
Us, get us to 30 and I will twerk.
All right,
Kevin
I'm doing
Bacon
7.
will twerk for 30.
So twerk
Everything
for,
moves closer to me,
Twerk for 30. We're 25.
it's on me.
and then I get 7 moves.
Don't let the
So,
worms.
1,
Touch
2,
me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I want to twerk.
Yeah.
I think people love it. And Caitlin wants to twerk too.
Kevin
She's-
Bacon wants to twerk. Kevin Bacon's
Kevin
had lots of
Bacon-
whiskey.
Kevin-
I need
Bacon.
another. I need another weapon.
Oh, thank you for the host.
Kevin
Bacon,
Bacon
is
wants
the
to
only
shake
person that's
it.
not twerked. So if we get to 30, we're gonna twerk, y'all.
Do you need one of these?
We
too?
haven't done the 25. I'm just keeping him on point
You
here.
did say floss for 25, twerk for 30.
No, there was no 25. Didn't even mention.
I'll do
Somebody
both.
said 25.
I'll do a floss and twerk.
There was like a floss for 50.
I'll do a
That's what
floss.
it was.
If we get to 30, we're at 53 views right now. So
What?
Yes.
All
We're
right.
at 53?
so
Somebody
No, the
verify
fuck we're
this.
not. We are. I see
Okay.
it. I
All
see
right,
it
so
on
I guess
the
we're
screen.
flossing.
We're gonna floss and twerk.
Fucking floss.
First, we're
All
gonna
twerk.
twerk. All twerk.
God damn it.
All twerk.
Regen. I need verification on this.
Holy hell. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Region, verify.
First, we're gonna
I
twerk.
only trust your
No,
word.
hold on. We're waiting on Region to say yes.
Wait, we're twerking or are we?
Yeah.
Twerk and floss.
55.
Twerk and
Twerk and
floss.
floss? Okay.
All right, so on 3. 1,
Oh.
2. Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, real good. Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, your booty. Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, get it, ooh, get it.
And then you jump
Oh.
around.
You jump around.
And you start flossing.
And
And you go like
I
this.
don't know how to floss.
And then you go like this. 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 And then you go like this.
I can't floss.
I don't know how to floss. Hold on. You do like this.
Oh,
And
it's
it's
not on
like
the
this.
screen. I'm so
Hold on.
happy.
You go like this. And then you go like this. And then you go like this. And you go like this.
Yeah.
And you go
Yes.
How
How
do
do
you
you
clip?
flip?
like this.
AJ, let them know how to.
I don't know, man. Just hit that little clip button on the bottom.
Are you mobile or PC? That makes a difference.
I
So-
played a Mac truck. And you go like this.
I'm so sorry for my white butt doing the twerk.
Don't apologize. That's it. My turn is over. I need to learn how to floss.
Yeah, I need to learn how to floss too.
I think I did all right. I did all
I was
right.
off screen for the flossing, but my booty was all up in it.
There was like I
You're
saw
welcome.
a lighter colored Jean over there shaking their butt.
Right? You're welcome. You're welcome. Twerking and twitching. Yes.
It was too much all
More
at once.
like-
Surf retro coming in, yeah.
More like my booty had a
Twerk.
seizure.
Twerk floss.
Twerk floss. Share them on your social medias and get the views, and
All right, Caitlin.
you could win.
Literally every single worm is about to attack.